Five Nights at Freddy's, my favorite horror game series.
Joe, you would like a video game about kids getting put into uncomfortable places.
Calm down, you two. This is my first time playing this game, and I don't want to be spoiled.
Barack, you will love this game. It reminds me of my childhood.
Joe, how in f***'s name does this remind you of your childhood?
Donald, it reminds me of you, all run down and abandoned, left to rot out of existence.
You're just projecting that because your wife is halfway to extinction.
Leave Michelle out of this.
All right, so these are the animatronics, and you want to make sure they don't get inside of your office.
This isn't realistic. My office would have 1,000 security guards outside of the doors, and it would be the best office there is.
That's not the point, Don. We don't have guards in this game.
I'm just saying nobody would be able to lay a finger on me because we have the best protection agency.
Did JFK tell you that one before or after he got shot?
Really funny, Joe. Maybe that's why the White House is such a circus, because of Biden the clown over here.
Will you two stop me? One of the animals is missing.
They're animatronics, Barack.
Never mind, I found him.
You're doing a good job so far.
Thanks, Joe. This game is a bit spooky.
Why the hell is it looking at me like that?
Maybe it wants a piece of you, Don.
Well, I'm not surprised. All the ladies want some of the Don.
Yeah, that's a guy, Donald.
Wait, what? You're telling me a purple bunny piece composed of scrap metal and rickety wiring is supposed to be a guy?
Why do you seem so upset? It's a damn robot.
Well,
is it because Melanie hasn't given you action since last millennia?
You know what, Joe? I could say something really mean and nasty, but I'll be the better person here.
Wow, well, thank you.
Is what I would say if I was a better person, you dusty fossil of a pervert.
Either make love already or stop arguing. I'm trying to play the game. Thank you.
You're only 4 years younger, Don.
And you act 40 years older, Joe. You fell asleep at the podium giving a speech. What standing president does that?
Geez, losing one election makes you really whiny.
What the hell did you just say, you prune of a human?
To be fair, Joe, go 2-0, and then you can talk the talk.
By the way, Barack, you need to conserve power until 6 a.m. So don't use the camera too much and don't always have the doors shut.
Got it. Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
Bloody hell on a stick. What is taking so long to beat this level, Barack?
Each night is roughly about 6 minutes.
Joe, I was talking to my good friend Barack. Please do not interrupt.
You know what? Fine. You guys figure it out.
Donald, what the hell, dude?
What? I was showing respect to you. You should be bowing down to me or kissing my hands out of respect.
No, yeah. I actually don't want to get a disease today.
How about kissing my ass then, you liberal turds?
I honestly don't know which one is worse.
You beat me to it, Joe. Okay, who the hell is humming?
Oh, that's Foxy. He'll come out at night 2.
Nerd. You're a nerd.
Shut it, Don. Stuff is happening in the game right now.
Not possible for him to shut up.
Okay, the bunny is back where he was.
His name is Bonnie, by the way.
Bonnie the bunny?
Yep.
Good to know.
Seriously, are none of you concerned at why he is staring that intensely?
It's just a game, Donald. Nothing extra is happening.
He looks like he's seen a ghost.
An average person's reaction after attending a Trump rally.
Looks like a Democrat when you asked him what their Lord and Savior Barack Obama did in the Middle East.
Damn.
Too far, Donald.
Oh, but when Biden joked about JFK, that was just quite fine and dandy.
Oh.
Joe, what the actual f*** do you have us playing right now?
Oh, come on. It's not even that bad.
Where are his eyes, Joe? Where the hell are his eyes?
You would understand it if you got into the lore of this game.
Oh, what the f***? Now the teddy bear is staring?
The duck is gone, too.
Their name is Chica.
Old Sleepy Joe should have slept on this game because I have no hootenanny f*** at what is going on.
Joe, not even being mean here. This bear reminds me of you.
What? How?
The way it just, I don't know, stares.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Move.
What the hell?
Donald, what the f***?
He's here. Close the wall.
Of all people, you should know the difference between a door and a wall.
Shut up, Barack. Joe's creepy friends are here, and we have no way to stop them.
The doors are literally there to stop them.
Then what are we doing? Close them all, barricade us in. We're trapped in. We need saving. Someone call Secret Service.
Donald, he's not even at the fucking door.
I don't care. We need to stay in here and stay safe. No opening the doors.
If we do that, we'll run out of power.
Does it look like I care? Where on my face does it look like I care?
Donald, every time I think you can't do something more stupid, you always find a way to shock me.
And that's why you never got reelected for a third term. You doubt the capabilities of your opponent. Face it, Obama, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better.
Barack?
What, Joe?
Just let it happen. Like going bankrupt. He's going to have to learn the hard way.
So be it.
Did I win?
No, you walking asshat. I told you that we needed to conserve power.
Well, guess, Don, what did you not do?
Now Freddy's going to fist you into being skinny.
Joe, how do you sink into new depths of being a creep every time you talk?
No way.
Oh, really?
And here it comes.
I was going to die, really? That's how it was going to end? Well, guess who just won the game, you blue-painted maggots? Wait, there's a night two?
Yeah, that's why it's called Five Nights at Freddy's.
You know we only won the first night because of me, right?
No, we didn't.
Just like when I took over the country from you, Barack. My heroic action set us on the path of inevitable victory.
Or you were just lucky.
I'm surprised you remembered that far back, Joe. Are the dementia pills working this time?
Maybe you could use these pills. It could help you remember to pay your taxes.
Joe, is it the same rules as last time?
What's that?
I said, are the rules the same as last time?
Oh, yeah, they are. Mute that phone, though. I can't hear myself think.
Who calls us anyways?
The phone guy. He talks to us about the restaurant.
Who?
The phone guy.
Asked.
You did, doofus.
Calm down, guys. I think I hear footsteps outside.
It's probably because you did.
Just as I thought. Bonnie's off the stage.
Where the hell did he go? I don't want that rabbit anywhere near me.
I don't think it wants to go anywhere near you.
It's okay. I found him in the backstage area.
As a heads up, the animatronics get more aggressive with each night.
And the 5th night is the hardest night?
No, the 6th night is the hardest night. And then there's a custom night where you can make it almost impossible to beat.
You're right, Joe. The bird's already out.
Wait, there's 7 nights? Then why the hell is it called 5 Nights at Freddy's? It should be called 7 Nights at Freddy's.
You do realize how stupid you sound right now, right?
How the f does that make me stupid?
You don't understand the marketing behind it.
I forgot you were a soy boy cuck for games that you like, Joe.
Guys, I need you to be quiet. The animatronics are getting here fast, and it's becoming really difficult to manage.
If it helps, Bonnie only comes to the left door, and Chica only comes to the right door, so you don't have to worry about them showing up on different sides.
You can also just close the damn game if you're being a big crybaby about it.
Don, you literally stole the laptop away from me last second and almost made us lose.
I was just trying to make America game again.
That's actually a pretty good slogan. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'll give old Sleepy Joe a run for his money.
Wait, what did I do?
Exists.
Quiet down. I'm hearing a lot of footsteps outside. I think it's right at the door of the office.
I think you're right. Yep, you're right.
Close the damn door now. He's after me.
I never thought I would agree with Donald.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Of course, your prehistoric ass would know a saying like that, Joe.
Okay, Bonnie's away from the door. I'm going to open it up.
Again, you're doing a good job, man.
Thanks, Joe. That does mean a lot. Any wise words from you, Donald?
I'll pass.
Not surprised.
Bruh.
What the hell?
I got here pretty quickly.
No shit, Sherlock. Why the hell can it just teleport? What sort of restaurant is this?
Somehow Donald questioning the logistics of a video game doesn't surprise me.
Bonnie left. You can open the door.
Thanks, Joe. I'm glad at least someone here is not a total buffoon.
Happy to help.
Suck each other off more, why don't you? Is that what you guys did during those 8 years in the house?
At least we were in the house instead of on the golf course.
Watch out, Joe.
What?
Damn it. I was hoping that would give you a heart attack. Then I could be at peace and sit in silence.
Donald, I'm still here.
Yeah, but you're as quiet as an Iranian orphan.
Shut it, Don.
Donald, you probably agree to that statement, huh?
Was that a fat joke, Joe? Is it because I have a bigger stomach than you two and I don't look anorexic?
So I'm managing the night pretty well. I'm at 57% power and it's 2 a.m. We might cut it close, but things are looking good.
Didn't Joe say something about that curtain? I don't know what's humming in there, and I'd prefer to keep it like that.
He's right, Barack. Make sure to keep peering at Pirate Cove. We don't want to deal with Foxy.
What does Foxy do again?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Well, clearly he does. He fucking asked.
Actually, I'll take his word.
Yeah, Foxy will start creeping through the curtain and try to attack us.
Hey, Joe, out of curiosity, who happens to be your favorite character in this game?
Oh, Foxy, hands down.
Really? Yeah. Ow! I'm sure shocked at that statement.
Donald, what the hell was that noise?
My dentures kind of fell out when I was trying to imitate Toad.
Damn, he's here.
Then close the door, Obama. What are you waiting for?
That's what I'm trying to do. The door's not budging.
What the hell do you mean it's not budging?
Oh, crap.
Something you know, Sleepy Joe?
Bonnie jammed the door button, and now we can't close it.
So what do we do?
Right now, that we just got to hold off. If we don't look at the cameras, we'll be fine, and we can make it to 6 a.m. The problem is Foxy. Since we can't look at the cameras, he might grow impatient and try to attack us.
So we're basically just sitting ducks here. Great. Just what we needed.
There was nothing else we could have done. If they jam the buttons, you're kind of f***ed with a capital F.
All I'm saying is, when I took over last time, we were able to survive because I'm the best security guard, the very best. Now Obama comes in and look at the mess.
I can't wait till they put you in jail.
I can't wait to play Five Nights at Freddy's, my favorite horror game series.
Great, and now his dementia is kicking in. Now I have a bubbling, crusty pile of patheticness and Joe Biden.
What?
Barack, when did you get here?
Oh!
Yeah, that's what Foxy does.
Obama, I'm telling you, if it was me at the helm of that ship, we would not have died. You saw what happened the first night. We lived. That didn't happen here.
Fine, Donald. If you want to be like that, then be like that. Here, it's your turn to play a full night out.
Bet. And I won't fall asleep like Sleepy Joe.
Wait, where am I?
You know how to play, right, Donald?
Of course I know how to play. That's like asking a Harvard graduate if they know how to write.
I'd be impressed if you could do either.
Don't you have to go and sniff some hair, Joe?
Enough banter. The game's starting, so stay focused, Donald.
Oh boy, I cannot wait to see you lose.
Hey, Joe, I'm trying to stay focused. Can you crawl back into your casket?
You know, he would know a thing or two about losing, wouldn't he, Joe?
Oh Oh boy, wouldn't he?
You know, for wanting me to focus, Obama, you're not really helping. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to hear footsteps when I got two loud Democrats on both sides of me? It's like the 2020 election all over again.
You literally did that to me for the past 2 nights. Also, Joe's vocal cords can't go past a loud whisper or they'll shatter.
Hey!
Just being honest, Joe.
How the fuck is Bonnie already here?
They have been really aggressive when it's just night 2.
That does not bode well for the rest of the week.
Just watch and learn, boys. Old Donnie here will teach you a thing or two about managing a business.
I'm sure going to put my confidence in you after 5 bankruptcies.
I thought he was up to 6 already.
Why the hell is Bonnie still at the door?
Like I said, Don, he wants a piece of you.
I know he wants me, but I'm not on the menu.
Damn, that might be the unfunniest thing I've ever heard. And that's saying a lot.
He's still at the door, Joe. What the actual fuck is happening?
He's not going to go away right this instance. Sometimes they'll be there for 2 seconds, sometimes 2 minutes.
So what you're telling me is that the game knows that Donald Trump himself is blessing them with his presence, and they take high offense to it. So they're purposefully rigging the game against me. So I fail.
That's some next-level gaslighting.
Now Freddy is staring at me, and the duck is gone? How can you two stand there and not feel bad for me?
You wanted this.
Burn in hell, the both of you.
According to you, that's where all libs go.
I do have to admit, despite being a total idiot, you're not doing too bad of a job, Donald.
I know I am. I'm the best security guard, the very best. No criminal or animatronic will get past me. And do you know why? It's because I'm the best.
Just stay focused. It may seem manageable as of now, but believe me when I say that it picks up before you know it.
Yeah, otherwise Bonnie might stuff you in a suit like you did with me.
Why is the camera disabled, and why is Freddy always staring at me?
Most action you've seen in years, Don.
What the fuck is that?
That's Foxy. That's the guy who killed us last game.
He certainly has an interesting way of being on the camera.
The comparison between Foxy and Joe are quite alarming, if I'm going to be honest.
Why, is it because we scare children?
No, because, well, that too, but because you're both all run down and old and stinky.
Donnie getting visceral with those insults.
Damn, who the hell is making all that racket?
That's Chica. She's in the kitchen making food or something.
We know she's not making a salad.
Well, no, her favorite food is pizza. This is a pizza restaurant.
Seriously, why the hell are they being so damn aggressive? They weren't like this for you, Obama. Why do I get the shaft?
I will admit, they are at the doors a lot more with you than they were with me. Maybe it's just the luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw, my ass, they're targeting me.
Here we go again.
What the hell now?
That isn't good. He's about to run to the door.
How do we stop that?
By closing the door?
Kind of self-explanatory, Don.
This game is way too active for my liking. I swear I don't know why I have the more difficult night than you do, but something fishy's going on here.
It's just how the game can be sometimes.
Relax, it's already 4 a.m. Only 2 more hours left.
I don't like how this duck has 2 pairs of teeth. How much pizza is it eating?
You see the size of that damn thing? Too many to count.
She got that Donald Trump build.
Yeah, my fault for not wanting to look like an underweight canine.
Mission accomplished. You look like an overweight frog.
And a classic second-grade insult from Big Man Biden. Ow, really scathing, guys.
Really focusing on the game there, aren't we?
Like you said, it's 4 a.m. What do I have to stress about?
Well, there's one thing you have to stress about.
I forgot you were in cahoots with the game, Sleepy Joe. Can you at least take me out to dinner before you f*** me?
Close the door now.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Now look at Cam 2A.
What the hell?
That's what happened to us last time. Foxy ran down the hall and absolutely spoiled the night.
Does that reset him, I assume?
Yes, it does.
Well, it's 5 a.m. and it seems like that I have enough power to win the night, so I'll just close both of the doors, sit back, and relax.
Risky move.
You never know what could happen, Donald.
Everything is fine. Look, the fox is out and he can't do anything, you stupid idiot.
You might have spoke too soon.
What do you mean?
Hey, Don, look at your power.
What about... Wait, what the f***?
Now I just swore you said that everything will be fine.
What the f***, man? I literally just had 10% power. What the hell happened to it all?
Foxy knocked on the door and it took out like half of the power that was there.
Karma has a funny way of working, eh, Donald?
No, this is not fair. This is an absolute load of the biggest horse... what's that?
Say your prayers, Donald.
It was nice knowing you, man. Oh, what the f***?
Damn.
Let's go. Get shit on, bozos. Donald Trump takes another W home.
Your good luck has to run out sometime.
I don't win anything with luck, Obama.
Yeah, you win by rigging it. Now prepare yourself, boys. This is where things go Wamo Kablamo Insano style.
The hell did you just say, Joe?
What do you mean by that?
Every single animatronic is on the loose. Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy will be peeking through the curtain. The difficulty really starts to ramp up here.
I hope they come one at a time. I'm not good with groups.
Stormy would probably agree with that.
What the hell is happening?
Hallucinations. They become more frequent as the nights go on.
Our character must be off his meds then. That's how you know we're playing as Sleepy Joe.
Can you two babbling idiots go 1 second without insulting each other?
No.
Damn it, I should have just went to Michelle's book club.
Obama, you know very well she would just be reading her own book.
I know, that's why I avoided it.
Jill and I used to have that relationship until I finally took charge and showed her that I'm wearing the pants in the relationship.
I don't know what I'm more surprised at, that your wife is still alive or that you remembered to put on pants.
Both, if I'm being honest.
You guys could have just nodded in agreement.
But that's the thing. I don't agree to it. For goodness sakes, Joe, if she walks you around like a seeing-eyed dog, that's not normal. If you weren't standing in office, I'm confident she would have put you in a nursing home already.
You certainly have a way with words, Donald.
Why is this duck chicken thing being the one to rush the door? Normally it's Bonnie.
What is Chica anyways, Joe?
Are you fucking serious? She's a chicken barack. It's right in her damn name. I expected something like that from Donald, but from you too. Come on now.
No need to get snippy. She looks like a duck. I don't know why she would be a chicken.
Now look at who's questioning video game logic.
That's the stare of nightmares.
Why can I see her through the door?
Just the way the developer wanted it.
Well, he didn't have to develop her staring like that. Close your mouth. You're letting flies in.
I'm surprised you can make jokes and play the game at the same time.
Yeah, it comes with the territory of being a business owner. You have to dip your hands in a lot of areas at once. You get pretty good at multitasking that way.
So trade out bankruptcy for tax evasion, and you got a pretty good business.
The art of the deal, as Mr. Donald Trump would say.
That's weird. Bonnie is still on the stage, and he's normally the first one out. That's super weird.
The night is still going smooth. Hasn't really been too much activity besides Chica.
You're right for once, Joe. The thing that gets me is that building anxiety of the night. As the clock gets closer to 6 a.m., it gets more and more nerve-wracking to play, like waiting for everything to crash and burn.
Just wait until the second game.
I've seen previews of it, and it actually looks tougher than running the country.
Well, yeah, presidents do like 5 things. This seems like a nightmare job. This man should be running the country.
I did at least 6.
No wonder your approval ratings are in the toilet.
I was the most liked president in the past 100 years. The absolute best, the very best one.
Who told you that one? New York Post?
Oh, she looks possessed.
She looks like you, Donald.
How does she even look like me?
She's orange.
Wow, Comedy Central over here. Someone give Obama a fucking nomination for an award.
Have you put on that orange paste recently? You've been looking a lot more normal.
No, but I've been checking Foxy like crazy. You're not running down here tonight, you furry bitch.
Come to think of it, that's the only thing we've died to, right?
Yeah, kind of rough for new players, but he just becomes a formula once you get it down.
Well, not to brag, but he doesn't hold a candlestick when I've laid the lumber.
Even if it's false confidence, confidence is key.
How is Bonnie still on the stage? Normally he's busy gargling on the deepest part of my shaft.
A little bit too detailed for me, but I will say it's not necessarily a bad thing that they're staying behind.
Well, yeah, Joe, that's common sense. But it's just that off-putting factor.
Don't you dare talk to me about common sense when you stared at the damn sun.
You're just mad you don't have the neck capacity to look up. The hell was that?
Sounded like laughing.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're all out.
Wait, what?
You heard me, Obama. Everyone is out. Every single one of them are on the loose and after us. Call Secret Service.
Tough news, Secret Service doesn't arrive until 6 a.m., so you better keep a close eye on those cameras.
Welcome to the working class, Donald. A hard straw for you to grasp, but this is life in America for most people.
I didn't ask for this to be an electoral speech, Obama. I asked to call Secret fucking Service.
There's a thing called a bullet that I hope you get hit by.
Well, I'm not going to lie, boys. It's 5 a.m. and I have 25% power. Even if I close all the doors and use my camera, I'm still set to win.
I cannot believe you are actually good at this. You, of all people, good at 5 Nights at Freddy's. What a world we live in.
You consider that crazy? We're 3 of the most powerful men in the world just sitting here playing a horror game.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
You guys are so far up each other's asses, I can't tell where Joe ends and Obama begins.
It surprises me how your bedside manners are equivalent to a masochist sow.
So basically, Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
And the master himself rings in another one for the team. It's okay, you bench warmers can also hold the trophy too.
Shove it, Don.
It's hard to believe it's the 4th night. Once we win, what should we do to celebrate?
I have a realtor friend that owns an island that we can visit.
This can't go wrong in any way whatsoever.
My big question is, why does this guy keep coming back to the restaurant? Their pay cannot be that good to work under these conditions.
Because unlike you, he does not have a small loan of $1 million.
To be fair, getting bashed into sharp metal isn't exactly pleasant.
Exactly.
By the way, don't skip this call. You should hear this.
Something important?
Just listen.
Just what we needed. Another mouth breather using a phone speaker. We already have Biden for that.
That's what he sounds like?
Yeah, just listen.
So what happened?
The animatronics got to him and stuffed him into a suit. After years of working the security guard, his final week was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, he's a fucking moron if he came back after one night. He was just asking to die by making this his profession.
Not necessarily disagreeing.
I'm just processing that the phone guy really just died in the same room that we're sitting in right now.
Did nobody on the day shift check to see what the hell happened to him? Like they just came in and were like, oh, there's blood, time to clock in. Yo, what kind of establishment works like that?
Trump Tower.
Oh, damn it, I set myself up for that one.
You don't use the cameras a lot, do you, Don?
Well, besides checking on Foxy, what good are they for? I figured out how Bonnie and Chica work, and I can't imagine Freddy works differently. That's what separates people like you and me, Obama. I deduce while you observe.
Freddy works the same as Chica,
Close
but
the
he is
door.
more
On it.
difficult to manage. You can't see him on the cameras if there is another animatronic on the screen. Also, he doesn't approach your door.
Nice, Don.
He'll get closer to your office when he laughs, and you have to assume when he's the closest and shut your door. If not, he'll slip in.
Gonna be honest, Joe, I did not listen to a word you just said.
It's Biden. With all due respect, we probably didn't miss much.
On second thought, a nursing home would have been better than this.
Is that the laugh you were talking about, Joe?
Yep, that's how you know he's moving around.
I'll keep that in mind as soon as Chica learns how to hop off.
Not gonna happen at night 4.
Every one of them is going to be all in your face trying to kill you. So basically a normal January 6th for you, Donald.
Keep trying, Obama. One day you'll make a good joke.
He wasn't lying about them being in your face, though.
I'll give him that.
Imagine this, but the second game. 10 times more annoying, persistent, and loud. With so much to manage and look after all while staying calm, it's a wonder how anyone can be at peace.
Sounds like your wife, Donald.
I'll stay out of this one.
What did you say about Michelle?
I said the truth. You're not wrong about Melania. She's like a jet engine, loud as all hell, and impossible to stop once started.
You know what? You raise a valid point. Touché.
That's the calmest debate I've ever seen a Democrat and a Republican have.
Not much to debate.
Our wives suck. You know what else sucks? How this fat tank of a furry car battery is still at my fucking door.
It's a good thing the security guard doesn't have to get up and go pee.
Would you even be able to pee in this situation?
I can't even pee as it is.
Gross.
Well, Foxy is out again, but because Bonnie is at the door, we already have that covered.
There's his knock.
Did he just take out 6% of the power?
Yep, the more he knocks at the door, the more power he'll take away.
What the hell, man?
Donald, face it, you're not winning another night again.
Loser mentality. As the very best security guard, I still got this in the bag.
Realistic mentality, you're at 35% and it's 3 a.m. Get real.
Oh, the deepest part of my rectum already.
I actually feel bad, Donald.
3 times in one night, some really tough luck there.
He just took out 12% of my fucking power. That is the most shit I've had poured right onto my chest. What the fuck?
So is this still in the bag, Donald?
Obama, the game has dunked my head in the toilet enough already. Lay off, please.
That's when you know Donald ate shit, when he gives up.
Yeah, normally I'm right there with you, Brock, but this night has been one of the roughest I've ever seen someone go through. It hasn't gone Donald's way at all. You did good, man. Keep your chin up.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Well, fuck you too. I actually hope your day gets worse now. I hope you slip on a banana peel and break your hip, you albino hippo.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
How long have you been holding that one in, Joe?
About the broadside of 40 or so years.
You just released the wrath of the whole United States militia.
Yeah, it was like Twitter the day I got elected.
Well, moving on from that, how's the game going, Don?
That's how it's going, Joe. I'm being absolutely plowed through on both ends without a hope of living.
Just like?
And don't say just like Stormy Daniels.
You make it too easy for me sometimes.
Well, 5% power, maybe.
4 times. Incredible.
Yeah, I have no words. I'm genuinely sorry the game is screwing you over this bad, but a part of me is happy.
I think we're all slightly happy when Donald loses.
I know we're enemies, but you guys shouldn't celebrate when the game plots on my downfall. The game was targeting me from the start, and the proof is in the pudding.
Did someone say pudding?
Not now, Joe.
Well, if this game has any objections to how unfair it treated the best security guard, I ask it to pass us to 6 a.m. or forever hold its peace. Well,
So what happens now?
I don't know. I guess we just hope.
Well then.
You good, man?
Pride hurts a bit. I think I also got a bit penetrated by Freddy there, but nothing a shot of Jack can't fix.
Well, both of you had your turn, so now it's mine. Let me show you how a real pro handles it.
Someone grab his inhaler.
Don't get a hernia out there while you're playing, Joe. Obama and I don't want to clean up feces again.
Oh, shut the hell up. That was one time.
It was actually one day. It happened multiple times.
Barack, don't you have a wife to piss off?
Joe, don't you have a wife to piss on?
I've only peed on Joe once, and it was an accident.
There's absolutely no way 74 million people voted for you, Joe.
I'll be honest, I don't know either. Kamala and I were just throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks.
95% of what they had was just from my old campaigns.
Well, yeah. In other news, the grass is green and the sky is blue. That's pretty much what every politician does. When was the last time you heard of an original presidential campaign?
JFK had a good one.
For your own safety, Obama, you should probably stop there.
My hearing has worn off, but I can still hear their footsteps.
You're not looking at the camera much either, Joe.
Well, think about it. You already know that Bonnie and Chica will always act the same on every night. They will always go to each respective door, so there's no point in watching the cameras. You really only have to open it to check Foxy, and that's it.
How do you tell if Freddy is outside the door?
Well, if Chica is also in the camera, you can't. You just gotta guess.
Well, no offense, Joe, but I think that's a load of horse-cocking bullshit.
But if she's not in the shot, you can see his eyes glow. At that point, you have to balance your power a lot more.
Clarify that for me, Joe.
Freddy doesn't show up at the door. You know he's there because he's on the camera, but he won't show up at the door. You guys following me?
Yeah, we're following.
From a distance?
So you want to keep your door shut and prevent him from getting in your office. But because you don't want to use a lot of power, you have to keep it open.
So you're teeter-tottering on the edge of life and death. One wrong move and you're deep-throating a robotic arm.
More or less.
And Joe, I'm not even trying to poke fun at you. I genuinely thought you had the reaction time of a dying tortoise. How are you so quick to the punch in this game?
As some of your senses fail you, others become heightened. You should know a thing or two about that, Donald.
I guess marinating in piss worked out for you.
This is where things get difficult. I have to estimate how close Freddy is to the door and when I should shut it.
With that hearing, good luck.
Doing better than you were, Donald.
He most certainly is not. He's doing good, but nothing compared to the best security guard, the absolute best.
Some of my fellow Americans would be inclined to disagree to that statement.
Some of your fellow Americans can't tell if they're vegan or depressed. The hell is your point?
Some of my fellow Americans also can't tell if they're tax frauds or con men. The hell is your point?
Shh. Did you just fucking shoosh me, Joe? I'm not a dog, nor are we in a library. Just tell us to shut the hell up.
Then shut the hell up.
I don't take orders from Democrats.
Why do you keep shutting the door when you open the camera?
I'm trying to predict Freddy. Like I said, when he's right outside of the door, you have to be as careful as possible. He's probably the most difficult animatronic to deal with.
I disagree. I think Foxy's the hardest one to maintain out of all of them.
To be fair, he did hunt you down like a lion hunts prey.
I still don't really understand why he was so aggressive with you, Donald. He hasn't ran once for me yet.
Well, Donald only checked the cameras once an hour or so. You're doing it almost every free second you get.
And there's Freddy. Yeah, we might cut it close tonight.
Maybe a bit too close.
Well, this ain't good.
Night 5 must be impossible.
Oh, it's pretty close to it. The reason why the difficulty ramps up after a while is because with all the factors you have to retain, some of it turns into pure luck.
I'll give you that, Joe. For being a sleepy 80-year-old raisin, you're really active on this game?
Thanks, Donald. And you look a little less fat recently.
A little less fat? I'm not fat at all. I'm not.
I might have spoke too soon.
3 a.m. and 35% does not look good, Joe. Don't fall asleep at the wheel now. We still need to get to the end of the course.
Backseat driver Donald really giving the best instructions.
Oh, you're just mad that I steered this country in the right direction.
Foxy's about to run. Also, Don, it was a damn mess when I went into office. The secretary didn't even know the password to her own computer. What did you do in there?
I'd tell you, but you can't even remember your own fucking name. I doubt you'd remember this.
It's amazing that Joe can keep playing while being harassed.
16% power, and Bonnie is probably going to hold the door. I think that just about does it.
Don't be upset. You did your best, Joe, and a lot better job than Donald.
Just to be clear, he's talking about the game, not your presidency.
Can you shut it for once in your life, Don?
I cannot.
Well, it's 5 a.m. This may take a miracle, but we still might be able to bring it home. I just need to stall for time.
You got this, Joe. Say something encouraging, Donald.
Don't die, I guess.
Foxy's about to run. Man, this is really cutting it close if we survive.
If we do, you'll be an absolute magician, Joe.
I'm going to try to stall for time as long as possible here. Try to bleed the clock some more.
Joe, you're the president. This is light work.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
They jammed the buttons, didn't they?
Yeah, both of them.
This game's a damn joke.
I can't check the cameras. Foxy can run at any minute, and Freddy could be in the office. We have to hope the power goes out.
0%. Go out already.
It's right there. Come on, man.
If we survive this.
No fucking way.
Holy shit, Joe. How did you just do that?
Stay calm. Nothing is set in stone. We still have to hope that Freddy doesn't kill us.
Joe, if you pull this out of your ass, I will actually be impressed. I might even stop making fun of you.
Really, Don?
Probably not.
Well, here it is, guys.
Joe, whatever happens after this, you fought like a soldier fights for their country.
And that's something to be truly proud of.
Thanks, guys. This was probably one of the hardest things I've done in my life. I don't know what will happen, but whatever happens, we were in this together.
Here goes nothing.
No fucking way!
Let's fucking go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
There's no way you just did that, Joe. How the hell did you pull that off?
I don't even know, man.
Because you're the 46th U.S. president, and you know how to play a damn horror game.
On to night 5, boys.
Let's do this.
Donald, how was your run with the pokey?
Not gonna lie, Obama, things could be going better. A lot better, actually.
Don't drop the soap.
You could have told me that sooner, Joe. Would have really come in handy.
Have fun sitting tomorrow.
Anyways, let's get this show on the road.
Donald, when it's your turn to play your round, just give us an IOU.
Now, Barack, that was just criminal.
I hope I get Epsteined.
I already know that the 5th night won't be easy.
Anything but easy. We barely survived the 4th night. It's going to take everything in our power to make it through the 5th night.
Well, as long as you don't fall asleep on the cameras, we'll be okay.
Pretty big talk for a guy behind bars.
Big talk for a big walk, Obama. You could learn a thing or two from me.
Oh, I forgot about this. I'll just skip this real quick.
What the hell was that?
Did the phone guy shove the phone inside of him? I thought he was dead.
Speaking of phones, is this considered to be your one and only phone call that you're using right now, Don?
The phone call that you should use to call lawyers?
You think I need to call lawyers? I'm not an average Joe. I'm Donald fucking Trump. My arrest was covered by national media, and my lawyers notified ASAP. Besides, I'm only in this cell for a couple more hours until I go back to Mar-a-Lago.
It'll be a modern-day miracle if you can weasel yourself out of this one.
Obama, the case against me is very weak. Did you take a gander at it? It was like my incoherent son wrote it.
Which one? Eric Barron or Donald Jr.?
Well, now that you say that, all three.
Buckle your seatbelts, boys. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Don't get car sick, Joe. You're steering the damn wheel after all.
Joe, I want you to be completely transparent when I ask this. Have you ever fallen asleep at the wheel? Joe? The silence speaks for itself.
Quite bold of you to assume the prune can drive in the first place.
I carry you guys through the most unbelievable night that we've ever seen, and this is what I get in return.
Oh, calm down, Joe. It's just jokes.
There's a little bit of truth behind it, Obama.
We're a bit all over the place right now, but so far so good.
Yeah, we joke around a lot, but you're doing an awesome job right now, Joe.
As the world's best security guard, I agree with Obama that you're doing an exceptional job right now.
Donald, can you just accept the fact that Joe is better than you at this game?
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Next thing you're going to say is that he's a better president than me.
Donald, you might want to sit down.
I'm not hearing you out, Obama. Joe has literally tripped upstairs multiple times. Do not tell me he's a better president.
That may be true, but his policies are still good.
No, they're not. They're just yours with different wording. He's literally the definition of copying someone's homework.
I am right here, guys.
You just focus on the game, Joe. I got this taken care of.
Barack, you're fighting with a guy in federal prison over hush money paid to an adult actress. Is it really worth it?
Joe, he said focus.
Is that the best way to stop Freddy? He seems to be where all our problems are.
He works like Foxy, but on the other door. With Foxy, you can tell when he's about to show up at your door. It's a giant guessing game with Freddy.
I just thought about this. Why the hell doesn't the guy bring a flashlight if the power goes out?
You're thinking too deep about a video game again, Don.
You should put this kind of thought into your active lawsuit.
Joe, I don't know if you have your hearing aids turned on or not, but I'm flying back to Florida later today. I went over that about 2 minutes ago. You better get those ears checked if you want to be on the same level as the best security guard.
Quiet down, con man Don.
And Freddy's right at my door now, too. Well, ain't this just great?
Trapped with two big burly figures on both sides of you. Typical Thursday for your daughters, eh, Obama?
What the fuck?
You're so unfit to be president again.
You snowflakes are all the same. As soon as a bit of wind comes around, you all flutter away.
This coming from the man that tried to use Twitter to overthrow the government.
You know, Sleepy Joe, the way Obama and I go back and forth, that's what's probably keeping you awake.
Yeah, not the game at all. Just loud-ass Donald J. Trump screaming through the payphone.
You're kind of proving his point, Joe.
52% at 2 a.m. Not bad, definitely could be better, but it's all right.
Can't ever compliment people normally.
Oh, damn it.
What's wrong, Joe?
I think Freddy got into my office. He can get in your office if you don't close the door in time and just lurk behind you waiting to kill you. It's all luck, to be honest.
I guess we just wait now or what?
Well, if he laughs again, that means he backed up, or like he just did now. So yeah, we're in the clear for now.
He's still right outside the door, though.
It sounds like he backed off, so I can open the door now.
You're definitely putting up a fight, Joe.
Never mind, keeping it closed.
I didn't expect them to let up, but they are really taking no prisoners.
They're not taking no for an answer, Joe. Something you should be used to.
And Foxy just knocked off 6% of my power. We're probably not living through this one.
You got this, Joe.
Nope, I'm fucked.
Coming from the world's best security guard, you may be able to crunch out enough.
You guys scream like bitches.
I don't want to hear shit from you, Joe. You absolutely sold that for us.
Donald, save the complaints for court, and Joe, hand me the mouse. It's my turn.
Okay, well, here you go. Remember, this is night 5, so absolutely bring your A game.
Don't point that thing at Afghanistan this time.
Welcome home, Don.
Did you enjoy your vacation?
I was in jail, Barack, minimum security prison, and someone still put it in my butt.
I didn't need to know specifics.
That has to be a shitty feeling.
I cannot wait to see you in a casket, Joe. I know you probably think I'm saying this for the recording and to make people laugh, but I genuinely hope you have a heart attack already.
Now look who's triggered.
Hey, Joe, what are those things on the walls?
What things? Be more specific.
Right there, behind the fan.
Oh, those are drawings that kids made at the restaurant. The staff pinned it to the wall, I guess.
They're creepy. I hate children's drawings. And drawings. And children.
If you think that's bad, then don't look up the fan art online.
Why is it bad?
Don, in your words, it's all made by the far left. You can assume what happens.
Well, now I'm curious. You can't just tell me about some shenanigans and then think I'll completely ignore it. You said it's somewhere online, right?
You know curiosity killed the cat, right?
Let him make mistakes, Joe. It keeps him busy doing something and allows me to focus on the game.
Looking it up right now.
Don't say I didn't warn you. By the way, how are you handling things, Barack?
It's going good so far. The night just started, but I'm trying to copy what you were doing previously. It's a bit difficult, but I think I got the hang of it.
That's good. Things really pick up around 2 because that's when Freddy gets towards your door. The balancing act is the most difficult part, but I believe in you.
Thanks, Joe. It's intimidating, but I've faced bigger foes.
What the fuck is this?
Did he find it?
He found it all right.
Why is there flesh? It's robotic parts and gears. Why is there so much fucking flesh?
You're probably on the first page of DeviantArt, too.
Do they make fan art for everything?
Oh, yeah. Everything under the sun is there. Books, movies, video games, even popular celebrities and politicians in real life.
It's getting real tough now.
You're doing good, though.
Wait, politicians even? So even us?
There's a lot of media coverage about us. You know those political cartoons they put in newspapers? Those are technically fan art.
Yeah, but I think he's referring to online fan art, not paid professionals, but actual individuals going out of their way to draw us in their own free time.
Foxy is about to run, so I'm just waiting for it.
For an amateur, you're not doing a half-bad job, Obama.
Thanks for the half-good compliment, Donald.
Anyways, there's definitely drawings of us online, but the fan art that you saw already is probably light compared to what you would see of us.
Liberal America. That's why we should have banned platforms like TikTok years ago.
Donald, mental illness has been around for years now. You're just seeing it amplified on TikTok because it didn't have the opportunity to be amplified.
Well, where was it back in the 90s?
In the mirror.
Well, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Just remember that if you live through the night, you'll beat out a senior citizen with Alzheimer's.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. Even without Alzheimer's, you forgot to not drop the soap. That's the first rule of being in the slammer.
I didn't know you guys were so knowledgeable when it came to prison lingo. But then again, the far left is used to being the very best at criminal organization.
I don't see what that has to do with you getting porked yesterday.
Well, if you don't focus on the game, Freddy will give you some porking of his own.
It doesn't help when I have a loud, mouth, foul-faced pig right beside me.
But your wife isn't here, Obama.
I won't lie, she's quite vocal, Barack.
Your weight speaks for itself, Donald, but you should hear her when she's mad. Sounds like a raccoon crawled in a tuba and died.
Oh, my goodness.
My condolences, Obama. I'm truly sorry to hear that.
Jill was like that at one point.
Was?
But eventually we worked towards strengthening our relationship through multiple counseling sessions.
Kind of sad, Joe, but how am I doing on the night?
Oh, you're doing really well. You're probably doing better than I was.
Just make sure you keep tabs on Foxy. We know what will happen if he gets off the leash.
Doing the best I can. I wish I was faster in switching these cameras. I think I misclicked too many times, and that may end up costing me.
It's all a learning process after all. Trump Tower wasn't built in a day.
Donald, the saying is Rome wasn't built in a day.
What, was ancient Rome your hometown or something, Joe?
Was Alcatraz yours, Donald?
I respect a good comeback when I see it.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all.
It's good you held him off for this long, though.
On the contrary, it's not good that he takes your power away.
On the first trip, he actually doesn't take any power away. It's almost a freebie. You just never check the cameras and let him run down the hall 4 fucking times.
Joe, how do you see what happened to me and blame me? I think the game fucked me harder than I was in jail, and that's saying something.
And he's already peeking out of the curtain. What the hell?
When I said aggressive, I meant aggressive.
Joe knows a thing or two about being aggressive.
Well, it's certainly not looking the best right now.
Remember, we dug ourselves out of bigger holes. I know you're still new to managing all of this, but just remember to keep calm and do your damn best. Then it can just be smooth sailing.
Despite his actions, Obama is a very smart and a very intelligent man. Lying to him won't work. He knows better than that.
Why are you an absolute dick all the time?
He is what he eats, Joe.
and I eat the competition.
You eat in general, Donald. If you had the opportunity, I don't think Barack would have half of his arm with you around.
Joe, all you have in your arsenal is fat jokes, and they're not even funny. With how many weapons you sent overseas, you think you would have something better to shoot.
Make America gluttonous again. Now there's a good slogan for you.
You have one good fat joke.
Earth to Joe, Foxy is out and Freddy is right at the door. Like Donald, I think I'm fucked.
Just try to hold out as long as possible, even if you don't make it.
Damn, 15%?
Yeah, it might be raps, Obama. It was a good attempt. I'll give it that, but an amateur is still an amateur.
Shut the fuck up, Don! Don't let him get into your head, Barack. You did damn good.
For an amateur.
I tried my best, guys. I did.
That's all that matters, I guess. Good on you. At least Foxy didn't get you.
I'll try one last hurrah, but I don't have any long-term hope.
All we need is that clock to hit 5, and we might have a snowball's chance in hell again.
Opening the doors, let's hope this works.
It's worth a try.
Oh, damn it.
That doesn't sound...
Well, damn it.
It was a good shot while it lasted.
Fuck you too, Freddy. I hope you fucking break down tomorrow.
Well, I wanted to get another win, but I guess it's your turn, Don.
No 4chan artist will fix what I do to him. I can't believe we came back for all 5 nights. If I was this security guard, I would have burnt this place to the ground.
It's funny you mention that, Donald.
Sometimes people really got to make ends meet.
I just worked the corner at that point. Hell, homelessness is better than this. And even then, there's a bunch of homeless shelters you could opt for.
Thanks to me. Meanwhile, if someone homeless ever set foot in Trump Tower, the bat signal would go off.
Actually, it's the Trump signal. And it goes off when anybody earning under 6 figures enters the building, not just homeless people.
Donald, that sounds like something a James Bond villain would do.
You're Tony Stark if he was built like a refrigerator.
Watch and learn, fellas. This is how a real security guard takes care of business.
How long do you give him, Joe?
I say 4 a.m.
Feeling generous, I see. I give him until 2. 3 at the max.
Wow, guys, thanks for being the supportive friends that I always need in my life.
Anytime, Don.
You can always count on us.
Sarcastic assholes.
So from my understanding, this place is haunted, right?
More or less. We haven't really paid attention to any other cameras, but on rare occasions, there are newspaper clippings that appear on the wall that talks about how 5 kids went missing at the restaurant.
So if the moving animatronics wasn't the selling point, we have missing children around the establishment. Yeah, I think our character is just dumber than a bag of hammers.
Think about it, Donald. That's why the animatronics move around, because they're haunted. They not only went missing, they were slaughtered.
Slaughtered? Who killed them?
That's a story for another day. Mind you guys, this is just the first game out of the series, and it gets very deep. I'm talking down the rabbit hole.
You sound like a Harry Potter fan, Joe. Are you going to polyuses me or something and drug my water?
Relax, Donald. He's not Bill Cosby.
Nice try, Bonnie, but the best security guard is back to carry us to the finish line.
Well, Barack and I both tried, and Freddy put a stop to our attempts. Third time could be the charm.
With your incompetence as a businessman and a president, it would be an absolute Hail Mary if you were able to pull off an upset.
Obama, stop mentioning my business failures when the only thing you managed remotely close to business was Obamacare. How did you let that bucket of cow shit run for so long?
You mean the program that got millions of people health care when they needed it?
There goes Obama again, give an inch, and he takes 8 years.
Shut it, the both of you. You guys are doing really good for your first time playing the game. Can you just agree to that?
No.
Shocker, you guys disagree.
Listen, you two, do you guys really think I was just sitting down in my cell, being as lazy as a man can be?
You could sit after what happened to you?
While you guys were being buffoons in a cannery, I was studying, scheming, plotting. Just crafting my plan of attack when it was finally my turn again.
What do you mean by that?
Sleepy Joe, what am I doing right now? Besides flickering the lights and checking Foxy, have you noticed a bit of pattern disruption in my behavior? Almost like it's been enhanced in a certain way?
Wait a damn minute. Are you cam stalling?
Cam Wadding?
Freddy has been our problem recently, sneaking in through the door when we let our guard down. I think Donald took note of this and looked up how to stop him.
As any good businessman would do, unfortunately, it also came at the cost of seeing more unwanted fan art, and now I have to scalpel my eyes out.
Let me guess, Reddit?
Reddit.
That makes sense. Sorry for your loss.
I'm still lost. What's Cam watching?
Foxy, you annoying little shit.
It's cam watching, Barack. It means to rapidly check the cameras to stall the animatronics. It's pointless with Bonnie and Chica, but really helps with keeping Freddy away.
And when I saw how badly you guys were struggling, I saw it as a perfect fit for the best security guard. The very best.
So Donald saw something online and just copied it. Sounds pretty par for the course.
Obama, I know it's challenging for you to do this, but use your fucking brain. If something works for somebody else, why would you change the formula?
Don't get distracted. Freddy is still going to be a problem.
Whatever gets us through the night, I guess. Just don't be a sore loser if it ends up failing.
That would be too much like right.
3 a.m. and 50% power. Looking pretty good, Donald.
I'm trying to stay focused, but I'm just thinking about the story of this game. Like, how does this fucking establishment actually exist?
Well, going back to the newspapers, it says that the restaurant would close by the end of the year because of falling profits.
I thought horrible controversies were great for business, right, Donald?
Bonnie, fuck off. They are for me. I don't know what these clowns were doing, but they clearly didn't capitalize.
If you guys think this is nuts, just wait until we play the other games. It's like opening Pandora's box.
Oh, Foxy's out? Too bad the door was already closed, you fuckface.
Yeah, I never thought I would say this, but I'm starting to agree with Donald. What the actual hell are we playing?
Don't get lost trying to question video game logic. Remember, it's a wormhole you don't want to travel through.
Wait a damn minute. You're telling me this asshole knew about the missing kids and still went to work here?
Well, he read the job ad in the paper, and that's where the other article would have been. Safe to assume he knew about it?
Obama, a penny for your thoughts?
I tried defending him, but yet getting involved in a job like this requires negative brain power.
Glad we can agree on something. Bonnie, are you fucking serious?
Has Chica even showed up at the other door?
I don't think so, funny enough.
No, it's been the damn Looney Tune rabbit. He's been at the door at least 5 separate times.
You have good power for 4 a.m., but try not to use it all in a hurry.
I know, Joe, but I would prefer to keep away from the pile of piss known as Freddy.
Now that I think of it, this place is so run down. Imagine what those suits smell like.
I'd actually prefer not to imagine that, Obama.
You know how I said they ended up getting slaughtered? Guess where their remains ended up?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad the phone guy died.
No remorse, not in the slightest. He may not have even been involved in any of it, but if you have to be that fucking dumb to work here day in and day out and not notice rotting flesh seeping through the robots, that's just natural selection waiting to happen.
Kind of makes me wonder what else they did to that suit.
They 1,000% f***ed Chica. Don't look at me like that. I was just saying what everybody was thinking.
You made it to 5 a.m.?
Of course I did. The best security guard can handle that easy of a task.
I'm surprised you didn't notice, Barack. Donald's been in the zone today. I guess he was serious about beating the night.
There's Chica, you fat sow. I missed your pretty face. Oh, and there's fucking Bonnie again. How many times is enough, you piece of garbage?
Oh boy, it might come down to the wire again.
When does it not come down to the wire at this point?
If the game screws me over again, I'm throwing Biden's head into the monitor.
Oh, what the hell, man?
In 0% and power out.
Well, if I don't get to 6 a.m., you guys may say I'm coping, but I blame it on the game.
You're coping.
You got farther than all of us, though, so if it counts for anything, you're the best security guard in that respect.
That's some pity words, and you damn well know it.
You're damn right.
Well, here's where all the marbles get thrown into action.
Give me my 6 a.m.
Probably not how it works, Don, but worth a shot.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's go, man!
There's no fucking way you just did that.
Fresh out of jail and you whooped that night like nothing!
What can I say? It comes with the territory of being the best security guard in the whole wide world. Wait, $120?
Ouch.
That's it? That's how much I got paid?
Yep, this was set in 1993, so it's minimum wage.
Oh, eat my fucking ass, you sack of shit.
Are we playing the 6th night too?
Yeah, can we just move on? I'm done staring at Bonnie's stupid fucking face.
We'll let the audience decide. Should we play night 6 or not?
Or just ignore me, that works too.
Tell us in the comments below.
I hate all of you. Why the hell are we back here?
The audience asked, so we're delivering.
We beat the damn game already. I got paid in Chuck E. Cheese tokens, so why the fuck are we back?
We didn't beat the 6th night, and that's technically the last official night.
So then it's not 5 nights at Freddy's. Why the hell are we putting up with this false advertising?
How the hell are you already complaining and we're still on the menu?
All right, so Barack will go first, Donald will go after him, and I'll go last. Of course, we would stop if one of us beat it.
What happens if we all lose?
Then we're going to repeat the cycle and try again until we win.
Joe, stop taking a fat shit on my chest. I have a life outside of all this. I need to meet with some realtor friends of mine tonight.
Well, let's make sure to win the first try.
I would love to, but the world's best security guard is stuck playing with himself while some half-balding halfwit is watching the cameras.
Donald, calm the fuck down. Who the hell pissed in your Cheerios this morning?
It wasn't Cheerios, it was my bed, and it was my son. He must have drank a gallon of water last night because he went off like an open fire hydrant this morning.
Isn't your son 17? Why is he still pissing the bed? And why in yours?
No, not Barron. Donald Jr. And he's 45. All the Trump families sleep in one giant bed. It's our family bed that we have.
There's so many things you just said that I wish I could unhear.
Some things are better left unsaid, Don. Seems simple enough.
How's everything going?
It's early, but I'm managing. If you can tell, Joe, I'm trying to do what Donald did yesterday, install Freddy with the cam watching thing.
Cam stalling takes balance. Make sure you're watching Foxy as much as you're watching Freddy.
I'm doing my best, Joe.
Wait a minute. Who the hell killed the kids?
Donald, I can answer that in 5 different ways, with 5 different explanations.
The f do you mean? It's a pretty straightforward question. I wasn't being rhetorical.
I know you weren't being rhetorical, but it's not that simple of a question.
How is that not simple? It's pretty cut and dry.
I'm not saying the question isn't simple. It's the fundamental process of explaining the issue due to its natural complexity within circumstances.
I tuned out about half of what you said because you started sounding like a walking thesaurus.
Eat shit, Donald. Those were words a 4th grader could understand.
Well, talk like that during your press conferences. Not here. I'm trying to watch Obama play a game, not listen to a damn Harvard thesis.
It would be a lot easier to play said game if you guys could, I don't know, shut the hell up.
Wait, that still doesn't answer my question. Who the hell killed them?
You'll find out in the later games, but trust me, it is a pivotal part of the story.
Bonnie certainly isn't holding back right now.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
You're doing a good job cam stalling Freddy right now. Just remember to switch back and forth. It may take an extra second, but it's worth the risk.
You know what I just thought of?
Here we go again.
If kids went missing in this place, why the hell did the police still allow this place to run?
Donald, does it really matter? It's a point-and-click horror game.
You're overthinking the logic of it.
Why are you fuckers always dismissing my questions? Are you in tandem with the owners of the place?
Tell me you're joking.
Was it you who killed the kids, Joe? Actually, don't answer that.
Donald, you loudmouth. Thanks to you, I died.
Obama, I'm not the Middle East. Don't blame your mistakes on me.
Clearly something happened with Freddy's laugh, and it doesn't help when you two bicker back and forth like a married couple.
The laugh didn't matter. When you looked away, he was already in your office. My loudness doesn't have anything to do with your weak leadership. No wonder you couldn't manage the Obama administration. You can't even manage a fox and a bear.
Then by all means, Donald, take the keyboard and do better than me. Because if we're basing it off of presidencies, Joe would have already fallen asleep, and you'd be halfway under Vladimir Putin.
What the hell did I do?
Nothing really, you were just an easy target.
Bring me my chef hat because I'm cooking us the fattest win known to mankind tonight.
I'll bring you a lozenge instead. Your throat must be really dry after crotch-watching half of China.
The audacity to say that when you've been so far up Hillary that you have smear marks on your face.
That was from Michelle.
What the fuck?
Does the Tasmanian devil live down there or something? You look like you've been in a war zone.
You know how Venus flytraps consume their food, right?
Barack, enough with the visuals.
My goodness, it probably has its own habitat growing around it. There's definitely a couple subspecies in that abyss.
Off topic, but your wife seems like the type to collect shungite crystals.
It disturbs me how much you guys know about my wife.
Obama, I want you to look me dead in the eye and answer this, okay?
Okay.
Has she ever asked what your star sign was? Obama?
Maybe.
Yep, that's a failed marriage. Call in the attorney. You have a divorce to file.
Oh, shut the hell up, Don. Unlike you, I don't bounce to another woman once my wife becomes older than 40.
Jill and I have been married for 45 years. Quite the experience to grow old together.
Can you honestly say you remember any of it?
No, not a damn thing.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Is that all you got? Come on, I thought this was going to be a challenge.
And Donald getting arrogant once again when he's not even past the first hour.
Hey, Joe, never thought I would say this, but you seem quick on the pickup. Can you see what I'm doing?
Looks like you're trying to cam stall Freddy while he's still on the stage. It's pretty hit and miss, though. I've never seen personal success out of it.
Well, Sleepy Joe, that's because you haven't executed it right. Luckily for you, the world's best security guard is here to show you how it's done.
I'll believe it when I see it.
If I will be able to see by then.
So far, the wild animals are being subdued. I'm like animal control here, ready to facilitate my duties.
Damn, Freddy hasn't even left the stage.
Foxy's ready to run, though.
Donald, when the hell did you get so good? I didn't say anything night 5, but you've been doing things that no beginner should be good at. I get you looked some things up, but this is just absurd.
Joe, what if I was lying the whole time? What if I actually wasn't a beginner at the game? What if this was also my favorite franchise and I know all the backstory and all the strategies? And what if I was just pretending that I didn't know?
So you do know this game?
No, Joe. What kind of time do you think I have? I don't have time to sit in the Oval Office with a pacifier in my mouth and watch game theory all day. I'm a damn businessman.
You did that on Twitter. I couldn't see how this is any different.
Ah, damn. Freddy's off the stage.
You held him there, though, for so long. If you keep cam stalling him, I don't even think he'll reach your door.
So does that mean the cam stalling is no longer effective, or do you just switch to the other camera and do it?
He'll still be able to keep Freddy at bay. He just has to check more often, since Freddy is on the move.
Speaking of being on the move, look who's coming to take a visit.
Your favorite character, Donald.
I hope he gets gunned down in the streets of Jamaica.
Okay, Don, it's 5 a.m. and you're the prime position to take it all home?
Of course I am. I've had enough of the tomfoolery in this restaurant. I'm putting these animals down once and for all.
Just remember not to get egotistical, because that's where you're going to make mistakes.
Do you really think that's possible? This is Donald we're talking about.
No, it'll just be funnier when it does happen.
All right, Freddy's right outside my door now. It's been 5 a.m. for a while, so I'm just laying my dick on the table now and keeping it closed until the power goes out.
As if on cue, the ego just seeps out of him.
Is that why he looks like a decomposing body?
First, go fuck yourself, Obama. Second, you're not too far off yourself, Joe. Third, it's not ego, it's confidence. Plus, I'd rather not take the risk of Freddy just sneaking in here unannounced.
Well, like it or not, he's on his way now.
Donald, if you throw this, I will never let you forget about it.
Joe, I'd be surprised if you reminded yourself about it, let alone reminding me.
Here's for all the marbles, Donald. Still no 6 a.m. yet.
Come on already, give it to me.
I don't know. You might have made a mistake on this one.
Give it to me, damn it. It's right here. Hell yeah, baby.
Let's go!
You lucky fuckstick, Donald. You little lucky bitch of a human being.
Eat it, sucker. That's what you get for doubting the best security guard, the very best.
What a way to pull off the Night 6 win.
And here's my slave labor, which I have to give half of this to taxes.
Not used to that, are you?
Well, guys, we did it. We beat the full game and unlocked the custom night. Do you guys want to...
I'll pass.
Not a chance in hell, Sleepy Joe.
I figured as much. On to the second game.
What the hell is going on?
Seems like we're in an animatronic.
Freddy, if we're being specific,
Are we the dead child inside of it?
I want you to really think about what you said, Don.
Chica, you overgrown Thanksgiving dinner. I should have cooked you last game.
Even she wouldn't have ate you, Don.
Oh, you, it's Bonnie. You look different when you're not straddling my door.
Donald, that's a kid.
Since nobody answered, I'll ask again. What the hell is going on?
I just said we were inside Freddy.
How the hell is that even possible, Joe?
I don't know.
Hell of a way to introduce the game, boys.
What the fuck happened to him?
Puberty.
They got upgrades. All shiny new looks, parts, the whole kit and caboodle.
It looks like it got the Rick and Morty treatment.
Well, you know how Justin Roiland is with kids.
All right, you know the drill. New job in town, and we're the ones to apply for it.
$100 a night.
And 50 cents.
I might as well bend down on my knees and touch my toes the way they want to fuck me.
I don't think you could touch your toes. And aren't you overreacting a bit?
Clipping of my pubic hair costs more than that, Joe. No, I'm not overreacting.
That's a very odd thing to know the exact price of.
Oh, what in the Chinese sweatshop? This looks like something straight out of the 80s.
This is our office for the game. As you can see, there isn't any doors here for us to close. All we have to our name is our flashlight and a Freddy mask.
So how do I stop them?
That Freddy mask will protect you from most of the animatronics that try to scan you.
It's like Disneyland vomited all over here.
Go to Cam 11 because that's the prize corner. This is the most important camera to watch. You need to keep the music box wound up.
What the fuck is that?
He looks like a fidget spinner. Well, I found the old animatronics.
Joe, I've asked this like 5 times and I still have not gotten an answer. What the fuck is happening?
Can you let me speak and maybe, just maybe, I would fucking say it.
Floor's all yours, Joe. I'm all ears.
We'll start with the animatronics. There's a lot more this time, however, most function the same. If they appear at your desk, just put on that Freddy mask that you have on the side and you should be good.
How do I put on the Freddy mask again?
It's at the bottom next to your camera where the red arrow is.
And this is like the door mechanic from the first game.
More or less, time is of the essence here because you don't have a lot of it when someone is at your desk. If you're not quick on the draw, you risk it all.
And he spits out a hymn. Great, I asked a question and got a Shakespeare quote back.
I'm going to remind you that you need to keep that music box wound up. That is the most important priority in this game.
What happens if it runs out?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
We went through this last time, Joe. He clearly does. He fucking asked.
You know what I didn't ask for?
What?
Your input. What the hell?
You want to explain that one to me, Joe?
That was a balloon boy. Off to the left, he'll make noises every now and then.
Good to know.
Well, I'm glad you guys are just taking everything at face value. That really inspires confidence from our Democratic candidates.
What do you want me to do, Donald? Complain to Fox News?
Or rant on Twitter?
Or encourage your voters to raid a government building?
Or rant on Twitter?
Or rant on Twitter?
Or rant on Twitter?
I get it. Stop saying it already. You're sounding like a broken record.
Or rant on Twitter? Or rant on Twitter? Or rant...
I think he's actually broken, Don.
Did his brain melt or something?
He has a brain.
You know what? Valid argument. Hey, Sleepy Joe, it's time to wake up.
Oh, what the hell happened?
You entered the Twilight Zone after talking about Twitter.
Yeah, hearing Obama say it makes it sound like the plot to a bad Saturday Night Live skit.
You mean a Saturday Night Live skit?
No, a bad Saturday night. Oh, I see what you did there.
This music box is certainly demanding, isn't it?
It gets way tougher to manage down the stretch, so just be grateful for the moment of peace right now.
Is Bonnie gone? Yep, that looks like Bonnie is gone.
There goes that moment of peace.
He's the easier animatronic to manage. Should be all right, even if you can't find him.
Oh, sorry, government. I don't know where my tax money could have gone. Maybe it just disappeared. You see how stupid you sound?
Donald, that is unironically what you did multiple times.
Yeah, but it's funny when I do it.
Unrelated to that, this music is terrifying.
Obama, wind up the music box.
Already on it.
Yeah, the ambience music makes the tone a lot more nerve-wracking.
Found him.
On his hands and knees, too. Shameful.
I can't flash my light down the hall.
That's a... Freddy!
Freddy,
What the hell are you doing out? Check the stage, Obama.
let me check the vents first. All right, we're good.
Oh, fuck.
They're all out.
Chica, what lovely teeth you have.
Don't forget to wind up the music box.
Uh-oh.
Why the hell did Freddy get closer? That's not good at all.
This game just got really stressful, really fast. And Freddy is still there.
How the hell do we get rid of him?
He either goes away on his own or he'll show up at the desk. Like I said, that's when he'll show up at your desk, and you just got to be quick on the draw.
Just like how I was there. That's good to know. Oh, fuck, Bonnie's at the vent.
He wasn't at your desk, though. Why did you put...
You did it. Nice job, Barack.
What was that, Donald?
Shut the hell up.
Someone else is in the vents. It's Chica.
Damn, that's a bird, all right.
What the hell were you thinking of?
Nothing, Joe. Nothing at all.
There we go. Night one down.
As it should have been, it's the first night. Always the easiest.
You did a good job. It gets crazy at the end, so that's why I didn't talk much, but good job.
Was it that, or you forgot to talk?
Let's just say both.
Well, from the hint of the last game, Barack, we may have more company tonight.
That's common sense.
It's not so common for Don.
Joe, who's going after Obama once he gets dragged into the streets, me or you?
Well, since I know a lot more about this game and its methods, I think it's best if you go next to get your turn.
If you do that, Joe, you won't get yours. Have you forgotten that you're in the presence of the world's best security guard?
If you love being it that much, get a tattoo of it at this point.
And what if I do, Obama? What if I go inside a tattoo parlor, tell the artist what I want, sketch out the tattoo, and brand it right on my fucking skin? What would you do?
I'd tell the artist to make it a tramp stamp.
He probably already has one from his prison time.
You got a tramp stamp already done?
No, you beat me to the punch on that one. The way you two kiss each other's asses, I'm surprised there isn't hair on your lips.
Donald's the type of president to ask if we could put a thong on the Statue of Liberty.
At least you would be able to fit a thong on her. Michelle should take notes.
The last time my wife put on a
Joe, shut the hell up.
I have to agree with Donald on this one. What's that?
Sounds like someone is getting a midnight snack.
You might want to check your bearings.
On it? Well, I shouldn't have expected anything less.
Damn, was that Bonnie?
Yeah. Well, why did you say his name like that?
Odd thing to do, Donald.
I just thought he was going hard on the guitar. Is that his jump scare? Blasting our ass with some Bon Jovi?
That would be cool, but no, it's not.
Damn, that would have been cool.
It fucking moved?
That's terrifying.
And is that a mouth on its crotch?
I'll be honest, I never noticed that.
Donald, how the hell was that the first thing you noticed?
Don't question me. Also, for a kid's restaurant, Chica should not be built like a Coke bottle.
Again, quite the interesting thing to notice off first glance.
How the hell am I not supposed to notice it? Her thighs could cover up half the state of Virginia. Makes it pretty hard not to look at it.
You can just say you think she's thick.
Moving on. Looks like both Bonnie and Chica are flanking the vents.
This game is a lot more high maintenance than the first game. So if you need to, you can tune us out and focus on the night.
Yeah, like I can tune out Donald.
I'm not even that loud. You're literally around your loudspeaker wife 24/7. You should be skilled at tuning loud people out.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
So what happens if this thing goes all the way down? Sounds like something bad.
Well, it's a horror game. What do you think is going to happen?
Yes, Captain Obvious, but what specifically will happen? That's what I want to know.
In your words, something bad.
Focus, Obama.
Well, you can see the art plastered on the wall, right? You see that black and white figure?
You mean the thing that looks like AOC?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I see it.
Need I say more?
And Freddy is closer now. All of this, and it's only 2 a.m.
Time is not of the essence in this game, is it?
Quite the opposite. Somehow time drags on for way longer than it should. It's those butt-clenching moments that keep you on edge.
Speaking of,
Yeah, but after the first time, it becomes pretty routine. Just stay still and don't move, and you're all right.
It's the thought of it, though, the impending fright that could happen at any moment.
and now it looks like Chica is coming through the vent this time.
Speaking of routine, wait, the hell?
What the fuck? Is that the thing from over here?
It looked like it got packed in a sardine can. And why does it sound like a ham radio?
That's just the noise it emits, sort of like white noise.
He's in the office.
Stay calm. You had a great reaction there by putting your mask on. You should be fine.
Foxy?
Oh, not this thing. How do we stop it?
Again, keep calm. What you're doing now is actually how you stop Foxy. You have to flash him with your flashlight.
This is a lot more to manage than last game.
Really, Don? You, the guy that hasn't played yet, is telling me?
Oh, it's that thing.
Joe, just how many animatronics are there in this game?
There's an amount.
Looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. He could star in a freak show or something.
You mean co-star? You would be the main attraction.
Obama, we can make jokes later when we're not on the verge of fucking dying.
What the hell?
That's Balloon Boy, the kid from earlier.
Is the whole Toy Story cast after us or something? Let me guess. These are also kids that got killed here, too, at this new restaurant. Is this just another Play-Doh fun factory of death?
Now, if I said yes, would you be surprised?
Surprised? No. Disappointed? Yes.
All right, we're in 5 a.m. territory. This is nothing new here, however. We still want to be on our toes here, guys. Anything could happen.
Yeah, this whole night has just been an emotional roller coaster.
Like a meeting with Congress.
Welcome to the second game. Remember, we have 5 more to complete after this, so get strapped in.
Joe, I am too old to have any scares like this, and I don't think I have to say anything about your condition.
We get it. He's decrepit. Move on already. Shut up and let me finish the night.
I forgot. Any liberal at any age doesn't like facts.
I think everything is locked down for now. We should be good.
Ah, crap.
Spoke too soon, Obama?
No, I think we might actually be good.
He would have already jumped out. We should be fine.
Here's to hope.
We got this, boys. As if on cue.
There we go. Too easy for us.
We're cruising through this. Obama has yet to fumble our winning streak.
Donald, what did you say about Toy Chica earlier?
Good job on the win, Barack. And we're back in the corpse carriage known as Freddy.
Don narrating for our blind audience.
And Chica looks angry. Who the hell pissed on her pizza?
Donald, why are you looking at me?
You know why, Joe.
Let's see here. And Bonnie looks angry too. He's giving the face of someone who stepped on a Lego.
For a party place, we sure got a lot of party poopers.
Maybe because they fucking died here, Don.
If they were as sultry as they are now coming into the establishment, then I think they kind of deserved it.
Do you hear what you say at all? Or do you just say shit without even thinking about it?
I want you to ask that again, Obama.
Do you?
No, the answer is no.
Do you guys want me to give you a brief rundown of all the animatronics?
That would be nice, Joe.
Yeah, whatever Obama said.
So there are a total of 10 animatronics to watch out for.
10?
Is the damn Brady Bunch after us? How are there 10?
Well, technically 11 now that I think of it, but the puppet in the music box doesn't really count.
Wait, that thing's a puppet?
I thought that was just Monica Lewinsky.
Really? She looks different when her face isn't in Bill's crotch.
Its real name is the marionette, and calling it Monica Lewinsky is insulting to the puppet, Don.
Okay, well, jokes aside, what does everybody do?
I'll start off with the most common animatronic, Foxy.
Speaking of, look who it is.
Goodness, he looks at us like a blind grandma.
Yeah, so what you're doing now works against Foxy. Rapidly flashing your lights so he becomes a deer staring down an oncoming semi-truck.
Off topic, but do you guys ever just want to mow down a deer when you see it just standing in the middle of the road?
I want to do that to you now, Donald.
What?
And all you're doing is just sitting on a couch right now.
The tolerant left, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyways, the other animatronics are Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Mangle, Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, Balloon Boy, and one more animatronic that I'll keep nameless for now.
You just listed half an MLB roster, Joe. That's at least a third of sitting congressmen.
I know, it's quite the amount. However, all of them get fooled by your mask. Whether they stay at the vent or come up to your desk, all of them will leave you alone if you put on the Freddy mask in time.
I've been practicing that sometimes too, like this.
You got it, Barack. You're managing things a lot better than you were last game.
He's basically calling you shit, Obama.
Odd thing to translate from a compliment, but it's not the first time you've reached, Don.
Donald, try not to be an asshole challenge. Difficulty, impossible.
Joe literally said you were better at this game, but that implies you were a pile of horse piss at the first game. My fault for being grammatically correct.
This night hasn't really been as active yet, if I'm being honest. Just seems like a lot of Foxy.
Yeah, that happens with some of the nights. I mean, you just saw that the new ones were still on stage. It's sort of like a bait and switch, and activity swaps between the animatronics as the week progresses.
Can I ask why the withered ones look like they got brushed through a George Foreman grill?
Foxy, for example, was salvaged from an old location. From my understanding, either they were damaged before salvaging them or their exoskeleton was used for the newer animatronics.
Every time you answer my question, it just sounds like the plot to a Disney movie.
Think about this. What I'm telling you is a fraction to what is actually happening at this place.
Where's the Better Business Bureau when you need them?
They can be stuck raiding my hotels, but for this place, they just put the cork up their ass and twist away.
Well, your favorite animatronic is making another reappearance, Joe.
How the hell did they make him look creepier than the last game?
He's probably the most common animatronic you'll see in the hallway.
A creepy old skeleton wandering around a kid's place? Kind of sounds oddly familiar, Sleepy Joe.
Joe's favorite singer would probably be Kid Rock.
Ah, I get it. Clever, Obama, clever.
I go out of my way to help you guys, and this is the thanks I get.
We're just joking.
Never mind. That's Joe's favorite character. Also, when did you think I was joking? At what point have I laughed at anything I said?
Well, I'm just saying it because I'm just bored, to be honest.
Night 3 normally gets more active than this, too. Maybe we just have the good side of the luck this time.
Good thing I checked that vent.
Why can't I just kick these damn things back? Balloon Boy is like the size of a preschooler. You can't tell me he weighs that much.
They're coming in at max speed, so it would feel like trying to stop a bullet train.
Who's to say I can't stop a bullet train?
Donald, every time you ask these sort of questions, I remind myself of the time you had a press conference with Fox News and you stood like a velociraptor. So I'm saying you can't stop a bullet train.
I'd be surprised if you could stop yourself from eating.
Damn, 5 a.m. again, just like that. Obama has cruised this ship without being in a rough edge of water.
We're not out of the deep end just yet.
What the fuck?
Quick reaction time. That's the way to do it, Barack.
Hell of a save, Obama. 1 second sooner and you would have been toast.
I was anticipating for that to happen all throughout the night, and I was about to give up at the last moment, but something told me to just do it again.
If you wind the music box up all the way this time, you should just be able to sit at your desk and let 6 a.m. hit.
Overall, a pretty stress-free night 3.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say besides congrats. Barack has just been chugging this train along like it's his daily chore.
Well, all in a day's work.
And you said this game would be harder than the first one, Joe. We've had little to no struggle, and we're almost to night 4.
Give it time, trust me.
If we give it too much time, you'll be on your deathbed. Back into the nightmare.
Is this what blind people think an LSD trip looks like?
I'm more leaning towards a haunted house.
Who the hell is that?
It looks like a gold bear.
He looks like the Haribo mascot.
Of course, the first thing that comes to your mind is food.
We're in a damn restaurant. What else do you want me to think about? Oh, right, dead kids. You would know a lot about that because of Iraq.
Donald, you were literally friends with a human trafficker. You have no moral high ground here.
And we blacked out again. The party was too lit.
Do you remember how I said there were 5 kids killed and they were all stuffed into suits?
I think so.
Well, the 5th kid got stuffed into that golden suit named Golden Freddy. He's actually in the first game, but we were never lucky enough to come across him.
Joe, it's like you're trying to teach calculus to a damn 3rd grader here.
Not that hard to understand, Donald.
I forgot you had to calculate all the economic loss we sustained during your presidency.
Just let him play the damn game.
He started it.
All right, just like a pig den after supper time, shit picks up fast now.
Talking from experience, Joe?
Of course. I had to pick up after a pig when I entered the White House.
If you two are going to cat fight, can you please take it into the other room?
It's a mere civil discussion, Barack.
Shut the hell up, piss rat.
Well, it was a mere civil discussion. Donald had to ruin that just like he ruined 3 marriages.
Anyways, Obama, remember that you have to maintain your flashlight battery. You've been going hog wild crazy these past few nights, and if you run out of battery, who knows what'll happen.
You won't be able to flash Foxy anymore, and he'll jump right at you.
Got it. Well, when I see the other withered animatronics, I just base that I have to spam my flashlight regardless.
They're going to show up at your desk whether you do that or not, so you're pretty much just letting your battery drain out.
Redundancy, Obama. We need to avoid those crucial mistakes if we plan to survive night 4.
What do you mean, we? You haven't done anything but sit on your fat ass and eat Big Macs.
I call them Big Donalds from McDonald's. And I haven't taken over the helm just yet because you have done a surprisingly nice job.
That's as much of a compliment as you're going to get from him, Barack. Just take it.
That mangle thing is like a car battery with legs.
Reminds me of the 50s when people thought robots would be very loud and obtuse with heavy machinery parts and smoke coming from their gears.
What you said sounds like something I would hear on the Twilight Zone from this old bag on the side of the road. It's quite honestly impressive that you can make your life sound like a Dracula-based horror movie.
Joe seems like the type of guy to study the life of someone named Cornelius Doodleberry.
Born in the Egyptian catacombs, Joe saw the pyramids being constructed before his very eyes.
This is becoming a daily occurrence where I just get the rough end of the stick, and I'm not liking it very much.
We appreciate everything you've done for us, Joe.
No comment.
Well, so far this has been pretty routine. Nothing has been too out of the ordinary, but knowing how this game has composed itself, I'm just waiting for the domino to fall.
It can and will happen without a moment's notice. It's really important to always be on your toes, no matter what the scenario may present.
Well, for now, we got them locked up, so that's a good sign going forward.
You were saying?
Shut the hell up, Don.
Don't worry, I think you got it off in time, but the proof is in the flesh, right there. Without warning, things could go from 0 to 100 within an instant.
It's just like government operations, Obama. One day, everything is going fine and dandy, and then, boom, you're accused of tax evasion. That's why you always have to be prepared.
I don't think that's a good comparison, but I digress. Just stay on your toes because they're coming in hot from here on out.
Dropping the mask is getting easier the more I do it.
Is that Freddy?
Yeah, the withered one.
Fucking hell, he looks like he's built Ford tough.
He definitely eats oats for breakfast.
Nice and smooth with progress so far.
Someone's going to be there, aren't they? Called it right on the dot.
I was just thinking it was Balloon Boy, but Bonnie too?
They're not holding any punches here. It's fourth quarter for them, and all bets are off.
Every time you wind up that music box, you should throw that shit right on your face. Absolutely deep-throat it.
After hearing that, I really want them to just beat my head in.
So you hear the vent, but no one is there, right?
Yeah.
Flip up your camera and wind the music box. Most likely Chica will be the animatronic at the desk.
You know way too much about this game, Joe.
How did you know that?
Pattern recognition. Like everything else, there's a formula that you naturally stumble onto when you play the game long enough.
In other words, you're a no-life.
5 a.m. Now, we just got to carry through the rest of the night, and we're almost done with this game.
Like I said, I can't get over the fact that you're just spanking this game with no remorse, Barack.
Get the music box.
I know, Donald. Chill out.
Flip the mask down immediately. There you go.
This is not the security guard you're looking for. Move along. And he moved along.
Bonnie should have killed you just for that.
You gotta crank it again. The music box moves really fast during these nights.
I knew it. I'm just going to assume that every time I open the cameras now, there's going to be someone on the other side.
I don't know why you would think otherwise. You know the track records with these guys? They want to dive on us like we're a swimming pool.
You should be good after this wind-up, Brock.
And I might just drag out for time. It's been 5 a.m. for a while now.
You can let the music box go for a lot longer than you think. You should be good to sit here. Told you.
Well, that's another night in the books, guys.
Joe, I don't believe this game is harder than the first. For fuck's sake, Obama is just clearing it without a problem.
Undefeated on the field in the courtroom. Take a lesson, Don. And we're back in the nightmare.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, he's moving with us, too.
Joe, did a small, malnourished individual escape your basement again?
Not this time, but this is the marionette that I was talking about. Notice its creepy glare and sinister smile. Almost like its pale white face is trying to lure you into something truly evil.
Did you just read out your own manifesto? There's some eerie familiarity with the character here.
Says the friend of Epstein.
If that list gets released, I think we're all in some deep shit.
And we fucking died again. As soon as we start asking questions, we get silenced.
Just like the U.S. government. Jinx.
So, Joe, same plan as last time?
You know the drill. Expect them to be more aggressive. But you also have to adapt to something new.
Hell, there's still stuff they're adding?
Yes, they are, and it's a big one. If you stay on the camera too long, they'll pull it down and start scanning you unexpectedly.
Good thing I'll be on my toes the entire time.
You got to bring more than your A game. If you don't ace the test, you'll just be another casualty to the list. Do you get stuffed into a suit on this one, too?
Well, death is death. Doesn't matter if it's in a suit or a garbage bin. I think what'll kill you is getting manhandled by robots 3 times your size.
Here they come.
That's like a wolf treating a chicken as a chew toy.
You would think being dead kids, they would have a little more delicacy treating human beings.
I understand them. If I had those powers and I saw an adult, it's lights out.
This music box must be broken. The time is dropping like crazy.
Welcome to Night 5, Barack. This is just the start.
Well, hold up. Since this is a new restaurant, aren't there only 5 souls that are in these animatronics? Why the hell are all 10 roaming around?
Don, I'll have to explain it all to you one of these days when we have the free time. You want to golf sometime?
Yeah, I'm not that interested. It was just a general question.
Oh, shit.
See, what did I tell you?
You weren't lying. They are super quick to snap it down. I might be dead here.
You should be good, I think.
Freddy ain't fucking around with you, Barack. It's like fighting black belts in karate.
That doesn't make any sense, but you need to stay on your toes by any means necessary. You just saw what will happen if they catch you loafing around.
Expect the unexpected. Got it. That time was better.
You were on the ready for that round. Keeping on your guard is the most important thing when you start using the camera now, because they could bring it down, even when you just put it up.
That's what I'm trying to do. What the fuck?
I think you messed up, Obama.
I was on the mask. It didn't do anything. I was literally hovering over...
Well, I won't lie. It was good while it lasted. Damn near almost completed the game.
Damn it. I knew I forgot something. If you have your mouse right on the mask when they pull your camera down, the game won't recognize it. You got to flick it up. I'll blame that one on me for not telling you.
Crap. That was almost the perfect run, too. Now I got to see Donald beat the game.
The world's best security guard is here. No worries, Obama. I'll avenge your inability and become what you never could.
How have you not gotten assassinated yet?
First time playing, and I already feel claustrophobic.
Get used to the view. You're here for 6 hours.
It's like I'm trying to move around in a porta potty. All this space, yet I'm packed in an office the size of a sardine can.
Focus up. This is Night 5. You don't have time to be goofing off.
Don't you remember, Joe, or were you too busy dozing off between recording sessions? Before I play the game, I do my research.
Hopefully you didn't read any fake news.
You think I read a fucking CNN article on how to strategize my light routines?
I know you read the CNN articles about leaving office with nuclear secrets.
Which was all fake news, a total hoax?
The game, Donald. Focus already.
They come at you without warning.
Then leave me the hell alone.
I was just bringing up a good point about your news appearances.
Has Donald been on any good terms with the news outlets ever?
Maybe once back in the 90s, but that was before his infamous catchphrase.
Which one?
Grab them by the pussy. He talks like that and expects a second term in the Oval Office.
I'm right here, you assholes. Have a bit of common decency, will you?
Ironic coming from you.
All those news articles are left-leaning. I could donate all my net worth and one of my nuts, and people would still find something to complain about.
You know that you can't please everybody, Donald.
No matter how hard you try, there's always going to be someone in the world that has a problem with whatever you do.
And that's just life. Plenty of people didn't like what I did in the White House, and that's the same with you and Joe.
I suppose that's fair. In the meantime, flicking down the mask is pretty easy once you get the hang of it.
You already got the hang of it, huh?
Yeah, it reminds me of whack-a-mole. As soon as they pop up, you got to put them back down.
That makes no sense.
I don't think I was talking to you, Obama, so how about you let me focus on the game?
Who the hell else were you talking to? Were you really enjoying a conversation with Joe Biden over here?
Do you really think Joe Biden could understand any words that aren't related to horror games and chocolate chip? For fuck's sake, half of his speeches sound like a parrot on ecstasy.
You incompetent asshole. Just because I take longer to think doesn't mean I'm a sack of potatoes on the side of the road.
Competent enough to catch Chica.
Listen, Joe is smart, extremely intelligent even, and he's just a bit delayed when it comes to speaking.
That's just another way of calling him special. He might as well have the processing speed of Internet Explorer.
Nice reflexes, by the way.
Joe, you probably still think Obama is in his second term.
Wait, he's not in his second term?
That's exactly what I'm talking about, you wrinkly old scrotum. Why the hell do we have someone older than colored television in office?
I was clearly messing around, and you're also older than the colored TV.
Again, nice reflexes.
Yeah, but I'm not you, Sleepy Joe, so it's entirely different.
Some solid kindergarten logic from Don.
This is like watching a toddler and his crippled grandpa fight over pudding.
Did someone say pudding?
And I knew someone was going to be there. Joe daydreaming about dessert almost got me killed.
Who else but Joe?
Night 5 lives up to its difficulty. Every time I wind up the music box, someone's on the block. Just like now. I didn't even wind up the music box. I'm probably dead now.
That is not a good sign to see.
They should be gone. Just wind it up now.
I'm winding.
Good, I didn't say this, but you have a bit more time even when the timer runs out.
Like a buffer period?
Pretty much the timer will be completely out of time, but there's still 5 to 10 seconds for you to tend to the music box before the marionette gets loose.
How do we even stop that freakish looking thing?
By winding the music box. That is the one and only way to stop it. Once the music box runs out entirely, it's all over. You'll hear a Jack-in-the-Box music ring through your ears, and then it's only a matter of time.
I hear a damn radio signal in my ear. Does it operate like the mangle?
No, like I said, once you hear the music, it's wraps. No winding, no Freddy mask, and no flashlight can save you if the marionette gets out. You just have to hope that 6 a.m. is closer than he is.
Well, make sure it doesn't get to that, Don.
If Chica can stop sniffing my glory hole, it might be a little bit easier.
You're telling me you're not used to getting your ass kissed. Your vice president was Mike Pence. How are you not used to that?
Because Pence kisses my ass like a baby mule. He does it ever so gently, like he's scared I'm going to snap at him the second he does something I don't like. Chica just rams in there without any hesitation.
Did you really expect anything else from Night 5? They're here to end you, not caress your cheek.
I know, it just would have been nice, that's all.
I still can't get over how you just threw your running mate under the bus like that.
He'll be fine. It's not like he really does anything useful. I think I talked to him a total of 3 times outside of photo shoots, and they were all about how hot my daughter was.
He really said that?
Who said he did?
What the fuck?
I regret asking. I really regret asking.
And Mangle's at the vent, and Bonnie is right here. Boy, they are really not letting up.
We're really moving on from what Donald said, just like that?
On the bright side of things, it's 4 a.m., so you only have to tank a couple more hours until we're home free.
We're actually just moving on. I'm the senile one, and even I think that this is crazy.
Joe, I'm just really trying to forget what I heard.
You know who doesn't forget to harass me? Chica. She also doesn't forget to eat either, from what I can tell.
You would know that of all people, Mr. Big Mac.
Listen, if there's good food, I'm going to eat it. It's that simple. Just because I'm a billionaire doesn't mean I'm not a normal human being who eats normal things.
That wasn't Joe's point. Joe's point was that you eat too much of that good food.
Like a water balloon that's about to pop.
My fault my ribs aren't sticking out of me like an underfed grade schooler. A strong gust of wind would send you from D.C. to L.A.
I'm surprised I haven't been insulted yet.
You're healthy. We can't really do anything with that.
You're also asking to be insulted, and I'm not giving you what you want. You've practically had that since 2008.
Close to, except interacting with the annoying orange who's not focusing on the game.
No need to. It's become pretty automated at this time of the night. I can even wind up the music box all the way. I didn't expect Bonnie, I will say that.
Your arrogance is showing, Donald. You almost got humbled there, too.
I'm being serious here. The only real thorn in my side is Foxy, but he hasn't done anything this night.
While it is 5 a.m., remember that they will show up at the most unexpected time. You don't want to be right at the end and fall short.
Hey, Joe, I'm just noticing this. But that golden bear on the wall, is that the golden Freddy that we saw during the cutscene?
That's what the community speculates. Again, there is a lot of details I can't really go into because you're supposed to fill in the puzzle pieces as you go, but I'm trying to fill you in on every major detail.
I think there's things revealed throughout the phone calls too, but we really can't listen to those.
Just to summarize them, this is obviously a new restaurant, and the person calling gives us details about the restaurant and animatronics. He also talks a lot about the news spreading lies about the establishment, which revolves around the missing kids.
I doubt any of that is fake news, though. Bonnie, you bitch.
Donald, if you die here...
Now, he should be good. He got it down pretty fast.
Instinct to flick my mouse just saved us there.
What a way that would have been to go out.
Well, we don't have to worry about that, eh? Because I beat it the first attempt.
Let's go, Donald. Too easy for you.
Seems a bit anticlimactic, maybe because I did all the hard work to get here. Either way, good show, Donald.
That's why I'm the best. Oh yeah, I forgot I get a DoorDash tip for the hard work I did.
You mean that I did and you finished off?
Wait a minute, 1987? Why the hell are we in 1987?
Doesn't it make sense that the pay is so low?
Our name is Jeremy?
Jeremy Fitzgerald, it seems.
Well, no wonder those animatronics were after us. Our name is Jeremy. That's like a modern-day kick-me sign.
Well, guys, you beat all 5 nights and I didn't even have to play. Congratulations, but we still have to play the 6th night.
Of course, there's a 6th night. Why wouldn't there be a 6th night?
You heard him, Don. Let's get this done.
Let me stop at McDonald's first.
Well, here it is, guys. Night 6. Are you ready for Freddy?
As ready as Don will ever be.
Obama, you were right at the edge of winning until you fumbled last night. Just so it's fair, I'll hand over the wheel to you so that you get another try at sweeping the game.
That's very considerate, Don.
Yeah, too considerate. You normally treat us like Fox News treated Tucker Carlson. Yeah, what are you up to?
Can a president lend a hand to a fellow president?
Not when you don't wash your hands, Don. We all know what you touched.
Let's start the night. Let's save the bickering for afterwards.
I got my eye on you, Donald.
You guys treat me like I'm a criminal or something.
You are.
Well, I set myself up for that one.
I know we did this with all the other nights, but don't skip this phone call. You need to hear this.
Okay.
Well, that's concerning. What the f***?
He's alive?
I know it's weird, but just listen.
What fucking jutsu did he learn to pull this off? And why does he seem so concerned?
Yellow one. Is he talking about Golden Freddy?
I still don't know who that is, but clearly we aren't supposed to be here. Something went down.
Well, I'm even more confused now, but it might have something to do with those killings.
He said something about someone moving a golden suit, right?
Something like that.
Connect the dots. People died, he's distressed, and a suit was missing.
I don't get it.
Use your brain, Don. I know it's hard, but damn.
Someone disguised themselves as a suit, lured kids into a room, and killed them.
Didn't that already happen, though? Did we not learn lessons during the first game?
Well, the thing is, the first game actually came after this one. This game is a prequel. That's how the phone guy is alive, because this happened before the first game.
What the f*** sort of Back to the Future stuff is going on? You can't just lob this at me like a fastball and expect me to catch on. What else am I missing here? Are you going to tell me Bill Gates is somewhere off banging the mangle?
Not far off if you've looked at his wife.
Well, now that we got the prequel stuff out of the way, there was something I forgot to mention during the last game. The phone guy mentioned something called the Bite of 87 because he was referencing this place. This place was where the Bite of 87 happened.
Joe, you just dropped me in the middle of a hedge maze and told me to find a way out. I am absolutely flabbergasted beyond belief. It's like you're describing Deus Ex Machina to me.
I have to agree. I am a bit lost, but I've been fairly busy here.
It'll make more sense later on.
You got to get that music box, Obama.
I closed it. There we go.
And Joe, you said that last game, and I'm even more confused. When does later on happen?
Gotcha.
When you're dead and buried. That's like a week from now. We don't have much time.
Just trust me, okay?
No promises.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, tough luck again. Did you miss the mask or something?
Yeah, I'm screwed, aren't I? That answers that question.
Thank you, Obama. Your sacrifice allowed me to collect more data and spearhead us towards the finish line.
I knew you had an ulterior motive.
Donald and secrets go together like a toupee and wind.
You're just mad I still have most of my hair. When you walked into the office this morning, I mistook you for a billiard ball.
Regardless, it's entirely different than anything else we faced. It's a micromanagement nightmare. There's so much to tend to in so little time. So take the damn keyboard and have fun.
A lot of it's actually luck when it boils down to it. A lot more luck based than the first game. That's why this one is considered the most difficult to progress through. Also, why I was so impressed we made it through the first 5 nights so easily.
No need to fear, the world's best security guard is here.
I hope you get humbled already.
The one thing Donald won't eat is a slice of humble pie.
I've been meaning to ask, Joe. You said this was a prequel, right?
Yeah, why?
Well, at the first restaurant, they were moving around because kids got stuffed into suits. But in this one, why were the toy animatronics moving around?
Well, during the phone calls, the phone guy said the new animatronics were hooked up to a criminal database, and the reason they moved around was because they were never given a proper night mode.
Okay, that makes sense.
But because of Night 6's phone call, we already know someone put on that golden Freddy suit and lured children in to kill them. So what does that imply?
Wait, so when did the killings happen? At this restaurant or the other one?
What if I told you they happened in both?
That's horrible. What sick fuck are we dealing with?
You sound like a news reporter at CNN. I heard they were looking for one anyways. You might as well apply.
Donald, did you even hear what Joe just said? This psycho madman just butchered innocent people for the fun of it. Do you have no reaction?
No, I was too busy fending off Bonnie. And Obama, you and Sleepy Joe did way worse than that in the desert.
We don't talk about that.
Gotta say, this night seems a bit overhyped.
It just started, Donald.
If he passes this again without failing, I'm going to be livid.
Better start seething now because Donald Trump is going to make America game again.
I'm giving you to 3 a.m. tops.
I say 4. Looking at how Don plays, I think there will be one thing that'll ruin his chances. I'll keep that to myself, though.
And Joe's hiding things again. Just what we needed.
Joe, if you were hired to work this job, you would have fallen asleep out in the parking lot. The animatronics would be free to roam the night away because you got caught in a nap.
Don, if you were hired to work this job, you would somehow turn gruesome investigations into a way to make money.
As a good businessman does, it's not my fault parents can't attend to their kids.
Donald, they were lured away from their parents.
What do they want me to do, CPR? Their bones probably snap like twigs. No amount of my breath is going to fix that.
You really do have no soul.
I'd give them a Balloon Boy plushie to pay them back. Problem solved, and you don't even have to feed it or anything. What else could a parent ask for?
A kid that's actually alive.
If they want one that bad, they could just go down to the orphanage. Have you seen that place? They're practically giving those things away.
I'm at an actual loss of words right now.
I'm not surprised. Still disappointed, but not surprised.
I don't see what the problem is. If anything, I'm being resourceful of our government agencies. What the f***? What the f*** just happened? I'm dead.
If only that happened in real life.
Are we not going to question what the hell just happened?
You got attacked by Golden Freddy, the one thing that I knew was going to kill you.
What the f***, Joe? Why didn't you tell me anything about this?
Your strategies weren't enough.
Fuck you.
Is that a rare death, Joe?
Golden Freddy only became a character after night 5. He has 2 ways of attacking you. One if he's in your office and the other if he's in the hallway. You have to put the mask on immediately if you want to survive the attack.
Great, you hid more information and I got plowed through because of it.
Well, now it's my turn. It's been a while since I put this keyboard to use.
You know more than us, so you probably have the best chance.
If he doesn't break a hip.
Feels like old times, sitting in the office and burning the midnight oil.
Well, Joe's reminiscing again and we're not 10 seconds into the night. We're outright screwed here.
If you could be the least bit supportive, it would probably go a long way.
Funny you say that when it's Joe's turn, but when I was up to bat, you guys were throwing fastballs at my head.
I simply wanted to see karma work.
You make it really easy to root against you, Don.
Give me one reason why people would root against me.
You're loud, you're arrogant, you always insult others, you can never...
I said one reason, not the whole damn Constitution.
Well, there's just so many to choose from. It's kind of hard to settle on just one.
You couldn't have this drive during your terms, though. You were as polite as a little old lady. Bin Laden himself could have come up to your podium and slapped his powdery cock all over your face, and you would have just gobbled it up.
Not what I needed to hear when I'm trying to focus.
Yeah, I guess shooting him in the fucking skull was too polite. We should have taped him to one of the jeeps and sped down the roads of Pakistan.
You could have just attached his junk to a car battery and let it fry. Got to make him feel pain.
Yeah, but then that would be out of ordinance, and a federal investigation would have been opened. I also don't want to look at burnt testicles.
Probably would have looked like a pierogi you left in the oven for too long.
I won't lie, we thought about setting up a minefield and making him walk through it like a hopscotch court, but we had to weigh positives and negatives. Did we really want to incite enemy forces to act on his behalf?
That was going to happen regardless. You should have just dropped explosives onto the whole compound. It's like water balloons, but for adults. You had no problem doing it beforehand.
This is probably classified information that we're just throwing out there.
Joe, we had documents leaked in a fucking Discord server. You think they're hearing things that they haven't heard through Thug Shaker Central?
Just trying to be the voice of reason.
Find us a reason to stay alive until 6 a.m.
We went on a tangent there, but yeah, you're an asshole, Donald.
Listen, most of our presidents have no spine when it comes to our foreign relations. I decide to put my foot down, and that makes me heartless.
Putting your foot down against France doesn't mean sticking your ass out for North Korea.
Speaking of, you know, he offered me a sister in exchange for severing ties with South Korea, right?
No way, what the hell?
Yeah, during my first trip over there, he said that if we withdrew our U.S. ambassadors from South Korea, he would offer his sister for me to sleep with. We had a big meeting and everything.
There's no way this actually happened. You have to be lying.
Why would I lie about this? I'm not gaining anything by saying this. It's more embarrassing that he thought I was as shallow as a man is to just take his sister as bait.
I wouldn't put it past you, to be honest.
Are you fucking kidding me, Obama? Have you seen his sister? She's like if Tina Fey suffered from strokes. It's impressive the way she looks so underweight.
Well, if any foreign intelligence hears this, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't bode well for those international relations you were talking about.
Nah, we'll be fine. They're way too wrapped up in mass-producing nuclear warheads anyways. You know, trigger-happy Kim, after all.
You do have a good point there.
No offense, guys, but this night has dragged on for an eternity because you won't shut the hell up.
Not my fault you can't concentrate. You're so good at blocking out your personal advisors during speeches. I don't see how this is any different.
I'm impressed you've balanced everything out so far, considering it's your first time back.
You guys haven't made it easy, but it's like learning how to ride a bicycle. You don't forget how to do all this. It can be hard to manage now because I'm older, but I still got the hang of things.
Tell that to Golden Freddy when he shits himself into existence and eats you out like a birthday cake.
He's at 3 a.m., Donald. Last time I checked, I don't think you got here during your attempt.
Well, that's good that I've made it halfway, but the problem is that this music box is winding down way faster than I remembered. I knew it was really fast, but knowing and doing are two different things.
You got this, though. If anybody could tackle this night, it's you.
You really shouldn't be giving him false confidence, Obama.
Oh, damn it, the music box.
See what I said?
Fuck it, I'm just gonna have to go for broke here.
Don't do it too much.
He did it too much.
Damn it, Bonnie, now's the worst time.
Something tells me that you're probably dead here, Joe.
Foxy!
Where the hell did he come from?
I don't know. I thought I was flashing my flashlight enough, but I guess I wasn't.
Great, we just got fucking mopped like a dirty floor.
This might take more time than I hoped for.
Well, what do we do now?
I'm going to rethink my strategy before I play on. Clearly, I was missing some elements that somebody refused to elaborate on.
Does that make me the world's best security guard then?
Sure, kids play pretend all the time.
Don't say anything about kids around Joe.
Are we ready to get this show on the road?
Don't get caught sleeping, Joe. It'll just be a drive around the block because I'm beating it first try.
We're going to be at this all day, aren't we?
Don't bet against it.
I'm not getting very far with winding this thing. And you would be right here, Bonnie.
That music box is gonna run out fast.
If Bonnie wasn't here. Oh, Foxy, you fucking asshole.
I swore you said you were beating this first try. Where's the 6 a.m. at?
Like you or Sleepy Joe could do better.
Watch and learn, Don.
Joe, you're just lying out fresh from your rotting teeth. I know the way you looked at Kamala, like a rabid dog looks at a child.
Well, there's Golden Freddy.
Something tells me he's not 24 carats anymore.
What the hell? He wasn't even in the hallway when I looked.
Watch and learn, you said. You died the exact same way at the exact same time. Face it, Obama, you're no better than me.
Or worse than you.
I'll take over. I didn't play much beforehand. I need to get used to the reaction time.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you're as old as it gets.
What the? No way! No way! I just got Shadow Bonnie!
Who the hell was that?
What happened? Did the game crash?
That's Shadow Bonnie, a very secret and very rare character to encounter. I've never seen him myself. That was the first time.
So we just auto-die? Great, this game is throwing everything at us, isn't it?
You can go again since that didn't really count, Joe.
The night's been going a bit too smooth. Yep, called it.
That balloon bitch and his laugh is creepy as it can get.
Considering there's a kid stuffed inside him.
Don't tell that to Sleepy Joe.
I'm the one that told you that.
At least Mangle gives away when he's at the vent. I just flashed you, you asshole! Fuck you, Foxy!
Foxy's turning out to be a real problem right now. Who's down the hallway?
Golden Freddy.
Aw, damn it. It was 4 a.m. too.
And this game really knows how to bend us over.
That doesn't change the fact that we're practically close to war, Don.
Listen, he was a very nice man when I visited Russia. I don't know what got lodged up his ass, but he went all tribal and wanted to conquer it for the motherland.
Are you serious? I just flashed down there.
Story of my life. Isn't mangled just like a female foxy?
Pretty much.
What happened to her to make her torn up like that?
Just rowdy kids that kept tearing her apart.
Like a kid's first G.I. Joe.
I had the mask on and she didn't leave. Are you serious?
Well, that was a good run. Music box ran out, so you're kind of screwed over.
I'm not giving this game the satisfaction of me dying.
I don't even blame you, Obama. What the fuck? I put on the mask.
I think you flashed your flashlight before that.
Horse shit.
That's how you ward off Golden Freddy.
And die by Foxy. Wow, it's like the game heard me.
I don't think Foxy is my favorite character anymore.
Oh boy, it's Balloon Boy.
He can't even be that tall. I should be able to just ram his face in with my foot or something.
Are you serious? What the hell was I supposed to do?
I don't think any of us are liking Foxy right now. Oh shit, we're already starting the night?
He's wasting no time on you, Don.
No, there's no way I'm dead already. It's too early. There's no way. Why is this game being an asshole?
I'll just take the keyboard before you break it. Barack, take the keyboard before I break it.
Already did. Joe, how the hell is Foxy your favorite? He's on my shit list right now. And that's a very good reason why.
He's not anymore.
And he's back again. I'm flashing the hallway first.
They may take a while to stop moving.
I got time.
The music box whines faster than you think.
Are they still moving? Let me flash. What the fuck?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and now the music box is out, and if Balloon Boy, yeah, fuck this game. I'm not letting some honky bullshit kill me.
Bonnie was there.
You didn't wind up the music box at all.
I couldn't. I'm hoping it'll do for now, but it'll be close.
This game has turned out to be really unfun.
There, we got it. Well, I got it. It said I had it.
Did you rage quit too?
If everybody else did, so can I.
And it was 5 a.m. too. Damn. Wait, was Toy Chica at the vent? Well, that answers that.
I do not like this game anymore.
You and me both, Don.
You've got to be kidding me.
When did Chica become such a problem?
They all just kind of come and go at will. No one is really a problem at any specific time until we have a streak.
Yeah, this game is shitting on my chest and really enjoying it.
Balloon Boy, I hate you so much.
Oh, and Toy Bonnie scans at the worst possible time.
Yeah, I think that about does it for this one.
We're 20 attempts in and nowhere close to where we want to be.
Damn it. Yeah, I was just fucked there.
Golden Freddy in the hallway, Toy Bonnie in the vent, and the music box out. Talk about bad luck.
5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. Shut the hell up. It's 5 a.m.
If Chica lets you wind up the music box...
What? It's been like a minute. 6 a.m. should be here. Give me my celebration.
Don, you're close, but still stay attentive.
I think he's confused.
Give me my 6 a.m. Foxy, where was my 6 a.m.? It was like 5 a.m. for so long. Why does this game hate me?
I think you better cool off in the other room, Don. Oh, what the hell is happening?
You good, Joe?
The opposite. I just had a meltdown and I'm dead. As expected.
Wait, is Donald still cooling off?
I might have to join him.
I'm just gonna sit here, accept death.
You could at least fight like a man or something.
Oh, hey, Don, when did you get back?
Just now, I got up in arms about what happened and I lost one of my gold cufflinks. I was on the ground searching for like 5 minutes.
That had to be fun.
Anyways, get up and fight, Obama.
There's no point. It all burns down anyways. Looks like a clown.
I think we're all clowns here. Wait, what the fuck is going on?
Did we finally get a mini game?
What the hell is this? It's like Atari.
Are we Freddy?
Just move around. These mini games are rare.
Oh, look, it's just what killed me. Come here, you fucker.
Get him, Obama. This is for all the winding you make us do.
Get back here, damn it. Oh, look at that pile of crap.
Joe Biden taking a nap over there.
It's more orange than white. I thought that was you at first glance.
Oh, just a casual corpse.
Seems like a normal day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
I don't remember having this much blood.
It's like someone spilled tomato sauce everywhere.
Knowing this restaurant, they would probably pass it as tomato sauce, too.
Oh, look, he gave us a present. Isn't that the best?
This is where he comes from, actually.
Did he just give us the route to how he fucking mulched us?
I did something.
The EXE died, and so did we. What the fuck was that?
It goes into the lore and what happened.
Let me guess, it'll make sense later on.
You know me too well.
You know what? I don't care anymore.
This might be the strat to go with, I won't lie.
Yeah, checking that other vent is useless anyways.
I don't even care anymore. I just want it to end.
I'm trying, guys. I really am.
We can see you got this.
Secure it, Obama. Easy win for you.
$5 a.m.
Don't focus on the time, just keep going.
Too easy for you.
Don't talk too much, just let him focus.
At least we know where Foxy is now.
There you go, easy does it. You're doing great, Barack.
Foxy's in the hallway. I can recover the music box.
You're right there, keep pushing.
Finish it, Obama, like a president would.
Oh, fuck, that was Golden Freddy. How am I not dead?
Don't question it, just keep going.
And that's how you fucking do it.
Hell yeah!
Let's fucking go, Obama. You're the best.
You ran that shit, Barack. That's my president.
Fuck this game into the ground, and give me that damn paycheck.
Well, that's the hard part. Now we're gonna play some custom night games.
Joe.
We don't have to beat them, though.
Let's just try them, Don.
This is not how I imagined Dark Brandon coming out. I'm really sick of seeing these polished microwaves.
You know what time it is, gentlemen. Time for the custom night.
Why did we skip last game's custom night? But we're playing this one.
Unlike last game, this game has a pre-made set of challenges for us to throw our hat into the ring. For example, they have the hardest difficulty for the first game, but adapted to this game's play style.
Well, isn't that great? I get fucked by old robots and new clothing. Quite the improvement we have there.
And instead of bitching on the menu, Donald's now complaining on the custom night selection. Also quite the improvement.
Save semantics for later. Donald, since you're the world's best security guard, do you want to attempt 420?
You were the best at the first game, after all.
I'll beat it first try. Joe won't even be able to fall asleep before I get it done.
I swore you said this about night 6.
I don't recall.
How convenient.
So the only ones active are the withered animatronics, right?
Right, so you only have to worry about flashing Foxy and putting on the mask for all the others.
I assume the music box is still active?
Yep, that's the one animatronic that you cannot alter difficulties. The music box is always set to a default speed.
Got it. Music box, Freddy mask, and flashing down the hallway. Piece of cake.
Haven't you eaten a bit too many pieces, Don?
Another fat joke from Obama here. You know, with how much of your liberal agenda is composed of people who look like obese worms, you think you'd avoid those jokes.
I make exceptions for you, of course.
Need I remind you of your comments you made about Barack's presidency, Donald?
Oh, so it's a crime now to criticize a president's moral approach to tackling societal dilemmas. Joe Biden's America, everybody, where the First Amendment is completely destroyed right in front of your eyes.
I'm not saying it's free of criticism, but when you call him the most ignorant president of our history, you sound like a complete fucking dingbat.
Even if that ridiculous statement was true, you usurped that role from me, Don.
Do you remember when he claimed that you founded ISIS?
I most certainly do. In fact, Michelle and I were discussing it the other day during brunch. It's like the village idiot drank lighter fluid and pissed in a fire.
And even he would still be smarter than Donald.
Do you guys have anything else better to do than eat the fibers of my pubic hair? I'm trying to win a game here, and I can't focus when you guys are getting off to each other in the corner.
Can't the world's best security guard focus with or without us talking?
Of course I can, but I still don't want to hear you two hyenas yucking it up over there.
So the answer is no, you can't focus with us talking.
I don't think he can focus in general. His term was a good example of that.
Joe, you absolute chunk of rotting flesh. Don't you dare talk shit to me when you don't even know where the damn audience is half the time. You didn't think it was alarming when your assistants had to remind you to sit?
We all had that slip of paper. Don't be ignorant.
Okay, I may struggle with a bit of memory loss, but don't throw darts at me when you can't even run the government. You had it shut down because Congress wouldn't shell out the money for your wall. What the hell sort of businessman are you?
A damn good one. And if corrupt congressmen weren't plaguing my path, we would have stopped the trafficking problem at the border. My fault. I care about the safety of the American people.
Don, almost 1 million people lost their jobs, and that was all within government agencies. It's really hard to believe you care about the American people at all once you look at your lack of consideration towards them.
And it wouldn't have happened if they could have just bent their backs a little and gave me a more paved road.
And $5 billion.
Joe, what's your solution to the border crisis? Giving our government funding to other countries again? Do we look like a damn Salvation Army? We're the United States of America. Have some respect to the people.
And that's why you almost started World War III. You put us first before any other country, or even humanity for that matter.
Obama, who the hell do you think first heard about the assassination attack on Putin? He called me freaking out about that little Walmart firecracker that went over the Capitol. He didn't even speak to his advisors about it. I was the first person he talked to. So in that regard, I'm extremely considerate.
My point is that you judge my term and its accomplishments while ignoring your term and its failures.
The art of balance, as they say.
Geez, I'm getting gaslit by two Democrats on both sides of me. I think I've said this before, but it feels like the 2020 election all over again.
Did Donald do anything good, actually?
The economy was pretty good.
Yeah, but Donald's also a billionaire. He knows how to operate with budgets.
Still, the economy isn't easy to figure out. I've been dealing with that shit for the past 2 years, and I feel like I'm looking at car manuals.
You also got it when it was fresh off of the quarantine layoffs, so cut yourself some slack.
Yeah, but we're far beyond that now. It's been almost 2 years.
Joe, I'll be honest with you here, it took me so long to understand all the budgets behind the economy. For the first few years, I actually had Secretary Jack Lew do all the work behind curtains, and then I just signed off on it.
Did you just admit to fucking grand scale fraud in front of an audience?
The hell are you talking about? He's referring to passing bills.
Oh, is that how you do it? I just chucked numbers in a graphing calculator and they just spat back at me.
So what you're saying is that we all don't know what the hell is going on.
That's what I gather.
You really think we have it together in the first place? It's a Wednesday at 2 in the morning. The world is crumbling right before us. And we're over here playing a flash game while I eat the last of the Doritos.
You fat asshole. Those were supposed to last until Friday.
They're only $3 if you go to any grocery store.
That's not the problem. Michelle is taking care of finances now, and I already went over my weekly allowance.
That entire household must be as organized as a trailer park. Damn it! I pressed on the mask.
Now you know how it feels.
Did I at least get it off in time? Son of a bitch!
Remember, Donald, this game eats your hopes and dreams and spits it out like mouthwash.
Need you remind me, Obama?
Well, that was your attempt.
Yay.
Let's reselect at the menu. Okay, so this will be my turn, since my biggest struggle was probably Balloon Boy.
What challenge am I getting?
You'll have 10-20 modes since you beat every other night.
Hey!
Excuse me, every night besides night 5.
You're really leeching for one night of work?
I'm a simple man. I want credit where credit is due.
Odd, but not the weirdest thing you've wanted.
I'll be doing the same strategy as you did, Barack. Balloon Boy will be the only one active that we have to vent check.
A lot of it was luck, too. Toy Bonnie could have pulled up at any moment, and I would have been a sitting duck.
Pun intended.
But don't sell yourself short. You beat it at the end of the day and did way better than Donald.
You didn't even beat a single damn night, Joe, and you have a weird obsession with this game.
He really didn't get a chance besides night 6.
Wait a damn minute. I didn't even think about this. With your family's reputation with laptops, you should have those security cameras read like an open book.
I'm betting $5 that you didn't do any research behind this besides what the New York Post told you.
Will Michelle let you bet those $5?
No.
I honestly don't know which family is more of a catastrophe, you or Joe's.
At least my wife isn't as old as my son.
They're not even the same age.
The age gap is considerably small, to a point where it's concerning.
Now that you mention it, I do have to say that I can't record tomorrow.
Dare I ask why?
Michelle wants me to...
You don't even have to finish the sentence, but wow, just wow.
Listen, Don, do you really think that I want to go to a library and read to children? Do you really think I would have a good time around little miscreants?
The 5 people you interact with the most reflect on your overall character, and you hang around Joe Biden a lot.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
It means focus on the game, Joe. That's what it means.
Go the hell away, Balloon Boy.
You got to get that music box.
Yeah, you're right. I just hope he left the vent already. Go fuck yourself.
Really need to stop alluding to things that could kill you, Joe.
Well, let's get this over with.
Now, Donald, this is the hardest game mode in the franchise, possibly. Under any circumstances, do not disturb Barack.
You act like he's defusing a fucking bomb. It's a kid's game, Joe. Calm down.
I just show a little bit of respect, and I know that's incredibly difficult for you, but at least do it here.
You act like I'm a cyborg incapable of feeling human emotions. I kept it quiet when he was about to finish night 6. I'll do it here, too.
Yeah, I can feel the energy of this night, and it is daunting.
Good luck, man.
Sounds like you'll need it.
Okay, we're not off to a bad start.
Keep at it. You can block everything else out.
Yeah, just stay in the zone right now.
bitch won't leave. I might already be dead.
Just stay focused. Everything else doesn't matter.
Oh, there's no way I'm living this. How the hell am I still alive?
That doesn't matter. Just keep going.
Yeah, they're not stopping for any reason.
I didn't expect them to, and you shouldn't have either.
Oh, shit, I might have a chance to wind up the music box. Spoke too soon. I really spoke too soon.
Damn, you were rolling there.
No way I'm still alive. Well, I kind of just set myself up for that one.
But a good try regardless. At least you made it to 1 a.m.
There, we're finally done. Let's move on to the next game.
Actually, there is one final thing I want to do.
Joe, you've got to be fucking lying to me right now.
It'll be quick, I promise.
Make sure it is.
All right, so this is one of the mini games that you could have gotten when you died.
What the hell is happening?
Seems pretty self-explanatory. We're taking cake to the children.
Why the hell is there a child crying outside? Just go inside, you fucking idiot.
It looks like a party, and if he's crying, he probably wasn't invited.
Are we feeding bottomless pits for kids? Why the hell are they hungry again? Like Freddy just gave you cake, you fucking gremlin. How about you wait a damn minute?
Oh, look, there's a car pulling up.
Your parents are here. Now stop crying. It's not the end of the world.
Why is he purple?
Probably ate something bad for lunch.
Something's not right. Freddy's not moving anymore, and that kid is going wide-eyed.
That isn't good.
He keeps crying, Don.
Joe, what the hell is going on?
Is this,
Did he just... Ah! Fucking marionette!
interesting. And we just go back to the menu.
What did I just watch, Joe? Or what the hell did that purple man just do to that kid?
Well, the one thing you know is that it wasn't his parent. Not only that, but that by the events of this game, you can imply what happened.
But that kid wasn't even in a suit. So is that another body that this man has caught?
Is this pizza place in New Mexico or something?
You can theorize the specifics from here on out, but for now, it's time for the third game.
And just like last game, I'm even more confused finishing it than I was starting it.
Joe and confusion are like a married couple at this point.
I would have said IBS, but that works too. Who the hell is this raggedy bitch?
Did they make Bonnie into a drug addict in this game?
It's like Trix the Rabbit sucked off a zombie.
This right here is Springtrap. He'll be one of the characters in this game.
You mean we have to face off with this thing?
No, he's only on the damn menu for aesthetic. You act like a child and have the intelligence of one. Are you actually a child, Donald?
If I was a child, do you think I'd be allowed within 30 feet of Joe?
You raise a fair point.
Cut the crap and start the game.
Well, I started the last 2 games. I think it's time for you to lead the charge, Don.
Hell yeah. The world's best security guard is here for another 7 nights.
Here comes the arson charges.
Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So we're working at an amusement park, huh?
That's a nice change from the trenches of a pizza restaurant.
Don't speak too soon.
What the hell sort of amusement park is this? A McDonald's play place?
It is horror, after all.
Yeah, but I thought it would be bigger.
Hey, glad you came back for another night.
Who the hell is this guy?
That's the man that's running this place.
He sounds like if California was a person.
I hate him already. And why is this place nothing but hallways? Was this a school beforehand?
He's actually about to explain that if you would listen.
Great. I get to hear more of his surfer voice. Yeah, that's what I really needed in my life.
Everything works and nothing
It's been a max 3 seconds, and I've never felt a stronger urge to blow my brains out.
Shut the hell up, Don. I'm trying to listen.
and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit.
So this is like a maze of horrors.
Totally, dude.
Since Donald has the listening skills of a squid, he's basically just talking about what the maze is.
So not only will you be monitoring the
Play audio. She's... Oh, I don't like that at all.
Interesting choice of Balloon Boy. But what's even more interesting is what that audio cue actually does.
There's a cooldown on it, too. Very interesting.
Don't forget the map toggle.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a McDonald's play place.
To seal a vent, double-click the vent cam button. You see that, Don? We get more vent action.
I'm still confused on what we're supposed to do.
Like I said, listen.
They really got everything from those old restaurants, even this old box of crap. How the hell did Surfer Boy even get authority for all of this stuff?
My guess is that he didn't.
Look around that panel for a second, Donald.
Fucking hell. Am I the damn Windows repair tool or something?
What do all these do?
Well, let's see what they do.
next week, so we may have to suit you up
Any second now.
and make you walk around saying, boo.
Well, that solved a whole lot of nothing.
Those will go off when they need rebooted. It'll be pretty obvious, too.
How obvious is obvious?
In your words, pretty fucking obvious.
Wait a minute. Did that guy just say there was an extra room or something?
You're listening to him? Why would you damage your ears like that?
Disregarding Donald, yes, he did mention a spare room. However, he was referring to the old restaurant.
That's interesting to say the least.
What all other animatronics are in this game? Is Toy Chica here?
Why does that matter?
Yeah, why does that matter, Donald?
No particular reason.
Gross.
And we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
This asshole talked for 4 fucking hours. Are you serious right now?
So, from the sounds of it, they don't actually have any animatronics, just a bunch of props scattered throughout the halls.
You have to consider this was quite some time after the events of the first 2 games.
That calls into question what we're exactly dealing with at this place.
You're spot on, Obama. Again, it's almost the end of the shift and nothing's even happened.
But where's that guy on the menu? Springtrap or whatever, where does he come in?
What the hell sort of name is Springtrap anyways? Who was the executive behind that decision?
All these will be answered in due time. Just focus on playing throughout the night.
There's nothing to play out. It's 5 a.m. and nothing's happened. You ever hear the silence when someone rips a fat fart at a funeral? It's like that.
That is a very odd thing to compare it to,
Concerningly odd.
but I digress.
You've been a walking red flag today, Donald.
Today?
That's it? That was the night? What the hell was the point of all that?
Did nothing happen or did we just miss something?
Remember, no animatronics were there.
That sounds like that'll change. Oh no, this better not be what I think it is.
I think I have a hunch, and that hunch was certainly right.
Joe, why are we in another damn minigame again?
The only thing I'm saying is that your plan is Freddy.
And amazing descriptions once again from the 46th president. Well, we're not going that way.
Was that a dark Freddy?
Whatever the hell it was, I'm not touching it with a 39.5-foot pole.
Spoilers aside, you need to follow him to make the game progress.
Well, now I'm exploring.
Oh, wait, this is Foxy's curtain from the first game.
Shit, you're right. Pirate Cove. So we are in the original restaurant.
Well, original for the games, that is. Chronologically, the location with the toy animatronics came first.
Yeah, I still have zero idea on what the hell that all means. Like, was there a location before that one, too?
Well, there had to be. The newspaper ad said something about a grand reopening.
3 games, and it's like we're babies sucking on Rubik's Cubes. Speaking of puzzles, we got Fibonacci's sequence over here.
That's not what that is.
I thought we left this in Poppy Playtime. Why the hell are we playing Jigsaw again?
Donald, stop bitching, or I'm going to take the keyboard myself and play.
You mean you'll get Obama to hand it to you?
Same thing.
It's really not, Joe.
Is this a damn rat?
Looks like it.
Well, no wonder the souls of these kids are disturbed. I'd hate this place, too, if it had rodents running around.
That and they were fucking murdered.
Yeah, but which is worse, being murdered or being murdered in a place that's as dirty as a Brooklyn sewer?
I think anything in Brooklyn is as dirty as a sewer.
Fuck it. Might as well just say half of New York. It's the city of trash. Do you know how many grifters would sleep around in the lobbies of my hotels there?
Did you just compare living human beings to trash?
What's wrong with that?
It's not letting us through here.
Well, I can't follow him anymore. What the? Oh, it's the Purple Man. He just killed Freddy.
Well, I think we can assume who killed the other kids, Donald.
Purple Man, that tainted, pixelated bitch.
His name is actually Purple Guy.
Is that his preferred pronoun or something?
Pretty much.
Hey man, okay.
Oh, great, it's this guy.
You really do not like our surfer friend, do you?
You ever hear, Obama, do you see what I see?
What?
Obama, am I crazy or is that an eye right there?
Both can be applicable.
On the left-hand side? I don't know. I can't remember if that was there before.
There's no way in hell that was. My soul feels assaulted just in the presence of that.
We found one. A real one.
I know you found one. And hello, you creepy mannequin.
Well, now I see it.
Well, now you got a better angle of him. This is what we're dealing with in this game.
Looks like he got back from a trip to Philadelphia.
He looks pissed.
My point exactly. Who the hell is happy coming back from Philadelphia?
Is this the phone guy again?
How are you back? I mean, it's better than Surfer Bro, but stay dead already.
Like the other guy said, those are pre-recorded tapes.
Well, I'm more worried about this right now anyways. What happens if I play audio?
It might move him around, maybe?
Where the hell did he go? Where the hell did he go?
You better find him, though, Don. From the looks of it, if he gets to the office, we have nothing to defend ourselves with.
Video error? How the f did I get a video error?
You have to reset the cameras ASAP.
We went from dust bunnies and cobwebs on the first night, and now we're struggling to find a Barbie doll dressed as a dead rabbit.
Shows you how fast these nights can change.
That guy said he found one. So is the only animatronic that we're dealing with Springtrap?
Yeah, that's the only one.
That would be great if we could fucking find him. He pulled a Houdini act and completely disappeared.
Maybe he's in the vents?
The vents make very loud noises when something's crawling through them, like the second game. You surely would have heard by now.
Did he just escape the damn building then? Someone call the cops. A piss-stained bunny is on the loose.
Are there any dead spots where he could be sitting in between cameras or something?
Not that I know of. He can be pretty difficult to spot at some times, but he should be somewhere on the cameras.
What the hell is with all these errors?
Night 2 jumps in activity. Anyways, check the cameras more in depth.
Well, there's a glaring issue here. We have a door as wide as the Alaska wilderness, and your eyesight must be failing you once again because he ain't on here.
Well, don't be a fucking idiot. Try to look more. You might have already passed him and you didn't even know it.
You know who you're asking to stop being an idiot, right?
Wait, I see him. Take that, you crusty bastard.
So this audio can move him room to room, is that right?
Yeah, truth be told, there is no efficient way of stopping him, so you need to use the sounds to prevent him from getting to you.
Oh, look at that. He's right there in the top corner.
So that's the name of the game. A little cat and mouse.
I got your number now, your pathetic excuse of a cardboard cutout. Look at him lurking in the back there.
Friendliest person at an NRA meeting.
Wait, Joe, I just reminded myself to ask you this. What the hell is this thing?
What do you mean?
It's not any of the normal animatronics or any of the toy animatronics. Is it a new one or something?
Looks a bit banged up for being new.
Just gonna seal this real quick. Anyways, go on, Joe.
Like I said, you'll find out soon enough.
Great. Does everything break in this place?
You're just now asking that after 3 games?
What the hell is that?
Balloon boy?
I'm alive. I'm fucking alive.
Don't just sit there. Fix the problem.
Ventilation?
What the hell just happened? Why did Balloon Boy show up and why didn't he kill Don?
You lying son of a bitch, Joe. You just said there was one of them to look out for.
There is. Balloon Boy didn't kill you for a reason.
What reason, though? I'm just as confused as Don is.
I don't even care. Springtrap is right there. I have no idea what the hell happened. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
Just keep doing that. 6 a.m. shouldn't be too far away. Looks like I just summoned it.
Okay, good. Night 2 is down then.
That still doesn't answer any of the questions that I have. Why did you say there was only one animatronic and Balloon Boy just spawned in?
There is only one, Donald. Balloon Boy isn't real.
What the fuck is happening? Are you off your rocker again? Is anything weird going on? Am I just crazy?
Yes.
To which question?
Yes. Convicted again, eh, Donald?
That courtroom was a total shanna. Do you think I would ever do such a thing to that foot-looking lady?
A total what?
You might not like the answer I give.
And just what I need after a stressful day, another damn mini-game.
But this time we play as Bonnie.
Yeah, this will really heal my wounds from getting bent over and rammed through earlier. I didn't know my ass could stretch farther than it has, but the New York Judicial Court proved me very wrong.
False hearing or not, you've been in the court system quite a lot recently.
Have you tried banging the judge and then offering her hush money?
No, because the judge was a him.
Well, something's up, because this is the second time they've had secrets down these hallways.
I better not have to do some jigsaw puzzle shit at the end of all this. The last thing I need in my life cycle is playing Guess Who while Springtrap crawls up my vent.
I'll take that at face value.
These metaphors are getting out of hand, Donald.
You want me to be more direct? Boy, howdy, I sure hope Springtrap doesn't lodge his styrofoam finger straight through my puckered cheek bags. How did that sound?
Another painful listen again, Mr. Trump.
Of course, you had to say that before I go deaf.
Another error, it seems.
Great, is purple guy... Didn't even finish my sentence. Fuck you too. I hope Bonnie assembles himself to plow your purple head inside a Freddy suit.
What a way that would be to go out, dying as a restaurant mascot.
That's like being buried in a clown mask.
Yeah, that's humiliating.
Why the hell are you looking at me?
Don, I think that's his hand on the right.
I see it. Get to cam 8, you bummy and crummy circuit board. Yeah, your little audio whore.
So he's hiding where the cameras can barely see.
You follow that child's voice wherever you go. Wait a minute.
Don't you say it.
What's he gonna say?
Joe?
Don't you dare say it.
What the hell is going on? Am I missing something?
Joe, are you Springtrap? Ow! What the fuck, Joe?
I told you not to say it.
Damn, he slapped you back to the planet of the apes.
You vermin! You really are Springtrap. You flock to children but attack adults.
Don't make me do it again.
That was a tickle at best. Remember how I got slammed in the WWE? You forgot how resilient the Trump body can be.
Nice rhyme there.
It took a whole chain to the neck to kill Jabba the Hutt, so you could say you're both resilient.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Read between the lines.
With that attack, it's like you're boycotting the government again.
How often have you attacked me and Joe?
As much as he's been on trial.
As if you guys don't treat me like an adult plush toy. The bare minimum is coming up with good insults, such as I do.
Oh, please, the only thing that you have remotely close to insults is about my wife.
And goodness, your wife soaks up those insults like a sponge. It hasn't tickled your funny bone that she still has girls' night out? She's 59, Obama. There's only so much girl left in her.
Proving my point. Find other jokes besides my wife. Thank you.
Okay, I got a good one. Knock, knock.
Oh, boy.
Who's there?
2 years.
2 years who?
It was you who in 2 years went from getting the Nobel Peace Prize to authorizing airstrikes on Libya.
Badumch.
Damn. That was, pretty bad.
Could have been worse. He could have called you Obama bin Laden.
Somalia already beat me to that.
These audio errors love you, Don.
Yeah, they think I'm Blockbuster Video to Fic. What?
The hell is that?
I don't fucking know. What is it, Joe? And it's gone. What the hell even?
Yeah!
That was Freddy. It's all of the old animatronics.
And I'm still alive. How?
Don't worry about specifics. Just get everything rebooted.
You got a lot to explain here, Joe. I'm sick of these damn mental acrobats that I have to perform around you.
Honestly, if you're not used to it by now, it's your own fault.
Great. Now I have to monitor Luigi's mansion again just to find this damn creature.
You were away from the cameras for quite some time. In the meanwhile, my ears aren't the best, but I think I heard him pass through the vents.
I did too, but he must be hiding in Obama's ass crack or something because he's not here.
Donald, you have double the crack than I do. He's probably hiding in yours.
Probably not the only thing hiding up there.
Where the hell is he? Just show up anywhere. Anywhere. Are you serious?
Oh, you did say anywhere.
That you did, Don.
Enough with the mind games, Joe. Just pleased it. What do I do?
Well, when he's at the window, there's nothing much that you can do. If you pull up the camera for too long, he'll quite literally run past you. Same thing with your panel. The problem is that the ventilation will eventually break, and you have to flip open your panel or let the lights flash on and off.
Just like this, huh?
Just like that. Right now, you're just stalling for time, but I recommend rebooting ventilation anyways.
He said reboot ventilation, not reboot all.
All includes ventilation. It's like the same thing.
Yes, it does include ventilation. On the contrary, it takes more time to reboot all, ultimately running more of a risk that Springtrap will be at your doorframe.
And what happens if he's at your doorframe?
You're pretty much dead to rights unless it's 6. Well, you're about to find out soon enough, I guess.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Well, this certainly doesn't look good, Don.
Again, if you look away or pull up your panel, you're dead.
I hope the kids peed all over you when you were in service. It would make sense why you're yellow. You're ugly. You're worthless. Your family doesn't love you. I bet all the other animatronics bully you for looking like a rejected Muppet. You're a terrible person.
Tell him how you really feel, Don.
I know the red siren is going off, and my vision will fade, and that means you'll probably kill me. Even though if this was real life, I'd rinse you through that stain of a suit so hard it would look clean when I would be done. And even then, it couldn't wipe away the walking, moving shit stain that is your existence.
Uh-huh.
And fuck you!
Feel better yet?
Yeah, that felt good.
Good, because you have a lot more time to sit on the sidelines. It's Barack's turn now.
Any pieces of advice, Don?
Make him feel pain.
I don't think that's advice, but thanks nonetheless. The movement here is a bit more sluggish compared to the previous games.
How so?
I just feel like I drag more moving back and forth. It should be fine, though.
You should know how this works, but I'll run it down either way. You want to keep Springtrap away from you, and those sounds will lure him from room to room. You can also block off a vent if he crawls through. Now keep in mind that audio, video, and ventilation errors happen often, so it's all about finding a balance for everything.
I like how this game makes you use the cameras a lot more. You have to search each one to find Springtrap.
I like that a lot too. Adds a whole new dimension to the game where it can't just be put on autopilot.
Oh, also, I understand audio and video, but what does ventilation do?
It's basically the oxygen levels. The siren will start going off once those levels go low and the lights will dim out. When that happens, Springtrap can absolutely fly towards you.
Leave it to this place to set up a literal death trap for any employee.
The people that own this place are morally corrupt, if you couldn't tell.
Uh-huh.
Have you thought about how these guys are monetizing the murders of these children?
Well, that's just business. Cold heart for some cold cash. But if it endangers people now, that's when it's a problem.
Ignoring Don's pitifulness, is that how the other animatronics come into effect?
Great thinking. As you can see, older animatronics will pop up on the screen and jump scare you, but you won't actually die.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. In other news, water's wet.
You're a nasty person, I will tell you.
Again, ignoring Loudmouth. Why aren't we dying even when we should?
Remember the click off!
Jeez, didn't know you had that much of a vocal range.
Yeah, in fact, I think you just broke a damn car window outside.
No way, really?
Yeah, listen.
How the f did that happen?
You rivaled opera singers there.
Never mind. Just some guy breaking into a car.
Oh, then who cares?
Wait, what kind of car?
I think like a Kia or something.
Oh, well then yeah, who cares? What the hell is that?
Whatever it is, it doesn't like us.
That's a cursed image if I've ever seen one, and I've seen plenty.
Gee! Wow! Chica, you asshole.
Good, you already know to get the ventilation.
Those trousers look a bit soiled, Obama.
Like you didn't shriek too when you got scared? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but I didn't sound like I got hit by a defibrillator.
That's just what I needed. Yeah, now I need to play peekaboo with Bugs Bunny over here. I just hope he didn't get too close to me where I can't recover.
I think Donald had a series of unfortunate events on his attempt. As long as you can maintain eyes on him, you're fine.
Yeah, but that's the hard part. Tracking the damn thing. It actually moves like a rabbit in the blink of an eye. And he's halfway across the building. Impressive, honestly.
You've seen Don play enough. You should know what to do by now, especially if you've survived until 3 a.m.
Yeah, just wait until Windows XP crashes.
What the hell is going on?
It's the mangle. That damn ham radio is back. Ah! Damn it, Freddy!
You knew he was coming down the hallway on that one. Even I expected that.
Joe, enough is enough. Tell me what the hell these things are.
They're phantoms, you ingot.
Phantoms?
They're not real. They're hallucinations because the ventilation is dying out.
Well, while you two are calling your attorneys, I would really appreciate it if you guys could shut the fuck up.
I'm starting to realize why people don't like us.
Starting to.
I hear him in the vent.
Seal that now. We don't want him taking shortcuts.
He does move pretty fast, so when he gets in the vent, you must drop everything. Also, as you notice, you can only seal one at a time.
A bad blueprint and cheap labor really got us strapped to the seat here. Are each one of these locations GoFundMe projects? They're always terribly optimized.
You have to stop calling this franchise into question. They've set expectations many times. You're just being hopeful. But you know what? We can be hopeful about this.
Easy pickings, Brock. Glad you had an easier time with that night.
So much happened in so little time, and yet I feel so empty. There was literal arson committed outside this place like 10 minutes ago, and we just forgot about it like a bad hair day.
You guys scream so loud that I have a headache. Someone commented that we were a quieter channel and didn't fight, and you guys just destroyed that.
He started it. Of course we're back at Atari headquarters.
Is the same thing going to happen like last time?
Same old song and dance from before.
You'd think these animatronics would learn not to go follow the others if they never came back.
Remember, these are the kids' souls. So, not actually the robotic parts making the decision.
That makes them even more stupid. Don't they have ghost communication or something?
What?
Like telepathy. Can't they mind talk to the others that it's going down in the West Corridor?
You say some dumb shit, man.
Oh no, Chica, my favorite animatronic in the world. What will I ever do?
You surely seem sincere.
What will I ever do?
You showed more emotion when McCain died.
At least McCain had a purpose. Chica just takes up oxygen.
Or oil in this case.
Name of the game is the same as the name, right?
What?
He processes 2 words a minute. You got to speak to him like a librarian speaks to blind people.
Be respectful, Don.
Give him something that's possible for him.
Anyways, so is this night the same as the other nights?
You guessed it. Rarely will anything be so dramatic that it'll change the core mechanics. It's the timing of everything that gets more difficult.
So there won't be anything new thrown into the loop?
I never said that. I said that the mechanics wouldn't change.
In other words, we should still stay on our toes.
Joe doesn't have the balance to stay on all fours, let alone his toes.
Donald, I would hate to see what's in those shoes. Your big toe would probably look like its own STD.
That's probably where scorpions come from.
Actually, I think it's pubic lice, not scorpions.
Will you two stop talking about gross infections? You're reminding me of Marla.
Isn't that your second wife?
Yeah, she had these really nasty bumps in her mouth that she called cold sores. As time went on, I realized that they were in fact not cold sores.
And that's my reminder to never share drinks with you. Oh, damn it, Balloon Boy. To hell with you, too.
Got to reboot that ventilation.
Remember, Obama, you need to switch off that camera immediately. We don't want any more Balloon Boy.
I tried to. I just misclicked.
It's different when there's pressure on your shoulders.
Wait, did I just hear a vent?
Oh, is that abomination in the vents again?
I think, yep, he is. It's sealed. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? I sealed it!
Unfortunately, you have to be really quick to seal the vents, especially in the later nights.
At least you didn't have a damn staring contest with him. It was like bartering for your life against a robot made out of a mattress.
Well, shucks, this certainly didn't go how I planned it in my head.
Well, you guys both had your shot. Let me put on the shoulder pads, see if I still got what it takes.
Don't lose any teeth getting tackled.
He'd lose teeth from a light jog, let alone a tackle.
Let's just start the night already.
Wait, this is your first time playing with us, isn't it?
Yeah, so again, I might be a bit rusty. I played these games a lot when they first came out, but it's been years, almost a decade even.
Listen, as long as you get us past old foam face, I don't care if you have 1 foot in the grave.
He can be frustrating to deal with, especially after you try over and over again.
Even then, I still prefer this than the mechanical gangbang that was FNF 2.
I wonder what that place smelled like.
Probably pizza sauce and oil stains.
Well, you don't have to wonder about this location. It has the musk of an abandoned hospital.
The one surfer guy emphasized how horribly this place was put together. It wouldn't surprise me if it had a vacancy for rodents
Or a welcome sign for mildew.
and carbon monoxide.
Ah! Damn it, Foxy!
Foxy?
This rodent is here, too?
I didn't know it would welcome phantom rodents.
As if that damn musty coffee maker wasn't enough. And I didn't think it could get worse.
Well, if anything, at least we have someone that already knows everything about the game. So we're not going in blind.
And now he's at Cam 5. I mean, my eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I'll let you guys build the confidence.
Yeah, that line really helps. Did you talk about going blind when you signed that $1.7 trillion bill? I bet the taxpayers would love to give you glasses for that one.
For the record, that bill went to constructing more schools and hospitals, along with fixing roads and sewage.
So from the sounds of it, you gave the American people shit on a shingle in return for half of their paycheck.
Worry about your own damn expenses. Ah, damn it.
You're telling me that you didn't get excited when you saw Balloon Boy?
I'll just move past the ignorance in that, and you know that we pretty much all hate Balloon Boy.
I don't know which kid ended up being the spirit of Balloon Boy, but man, his life must have been a terrible one.
Well, yeah, he fucking died in a horrible and painful way.
I swear we've been over this one too many times, Donald.
Well, outside of that, you're the expert here, Joe. Did he grow up in a trailer park or something? He's too vengeful for just getting stuffed into a suit. He had to have gotten pantsed at school or something.
The details aren't really specified, and I also don't think they're really necessary for any real information.
Whatever the case may be, if ghosts can die twice, I want him to be tied to a Ford F-150 and dragged across the streets of New Mexico.
I think being in New Mexico is torture enough.
What's so bad about New Mexico again?
Drugs.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that whole thing during office.
You ever see Breaking Bad?
No, I haven't.
Great show, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend that you sit down one day and bust through the entire series.
It must be a blue moon because me and Donald agree.
But my point is that the show centers around the production, distribution, and lifestyle built from drugs. And you'll never guess which state it takes place in.
Does it have to do with the state we just mentioned?
Possibly.
And most of what happens in the show isn't that stretched from the truth. New Mexico is quite literally a newer Mexico. New area, same old crime.
What the hell is the governor doing over there?
Funny enough, her name is Michelle.
Oh, gross. My wife has to share a name with that crackhead?
And a party too, because they're both Democrats. Yeah, you're really seeing how much you fuckers care about the drug epidemic.
At least I tried.
Okay, Gustavo.
And he's in the vent. Oh, come on.
How the hell does this thing move so fast in the vents? Does it have turbo boosters when it crab walks?
Don't give it any ideas.
It feels like it because our goose might be cooked here.
If you stop drooling on the cameras, we might not have to be put to sleep.
Don, you couldn't get past night 2. Stop yapping.
I'm going to reboot ventilation just in case he's at the door frame.
It was 3, you asshole.
Not that much of a resounding difference. Oh, what the hell?
Ah, fuck.
And I think that about seals it. Joe is a fraud, and Springtrap is going to plow into us once again.
Skip out on the extra info next time.
Wait a minute. There's 3 of us and 1 of him. You're telling me we can't just bring him down?
Not to ruin your little fantasy, but 2 of us are old men, and Barack doesn't really know the best self-defense.
Actually, I have a green belt in Taekwondo.
That just proved my point, man.
The fuck you gonna do, chop suey some damn metal pipes?
Like WWE slamming them is going to be any better.
Well, here goes nothing, and we're dead. You guys saw it here first. I, in fact, do not have it.
Again, you can take pride knowing that you did better than Donald.
Yeah, but that's not really that much of an accomplishment.
Keep up the trash talk. The world's best security guard will school you bozos on how to sweep the game.
We're fucked.
Show yourself, you crusty car battery.
Can I ask something, Joe?
Sure, what's up?
So, this Springtrap thing, is it also a kid that died? I originally thought it was just a horrible-looking Bonnie when I saw it, but I don't know anymore.
Funny that you mentioned that. You do eventually find out who it is. In fact, you find out who every soul is.
Whoever it is, it's hell-bent on murder.
Yeah, forget Balloon Boy. This thing must have had the worst life known to man. Maybe he really did get pissed on.
I wouldn't necessarily doubt it. Kids that don't have proper guidance from their parents normally end up acting rebellious.
To be fair, you can't say it wouldn't be fun to let it rip on one of those toasters.
I can say that, actually. Where's the appeal in peeing on anything that isn't a urinal?
Obama, that's bullshit. You can't tell me that you haven't looked at something obscure and thought to yourself, Gee, what would that look like if I peed on it?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
These thoughts are in your head alone.
Okay, now you're really lying to me. Every person on Earth has weird, impulsive thoughts. It's scientifically proven.
We're not denying that. We're just saying that we've never, not ever, thought about taking a leak on a Chuck E. Cheese robot.
And again, I call bullshit on. We were all kids. You can't tell me you didn't have a manic thought in that place.
Chuck E. Cheese popped up in the 80s. We were all adults by then. You and me were in our 40s.
So you're telling me you thought about peeing on a kid's robot when you were 40?
The silence speaks for itself.
Oh, shut the hell up, Joe. You can't even pee now. What the hell? What the hell?
What the fuck?
It's the fucking puppet.
What the hell is happening right now?
I don't know, Obama. Hey, what the fuck? Are we getting barraged?
What the hell do we do about this thing?
Why are you asking me? Does it look like I know?
Joe, what the fuck do we do about this? Never mind, I guess.
What the hell even was that? Hello? Oh, fuck you, balloon boy.
Just focus on rebooting at this point. You've been attacked so many times that you have to set time aside for it.
Thanks for the radio silence earlier. Really appreciated that, you damn raisin. Wait, I just heard a vent.
Seal that as soon as possible.
If I can find the damn thing. Of course, my camera fails when I need it the most. Damn it to hell.
What the hell was that move?
I was going to try to lure him back to Cam 2, but he just moved too damn fast.
Well, something tells me he might be there when you pull down the panel.
Don't jinx me here, Obama. Are you serious?
It was a good run while it lasted. This was the most active night for sure.
This game might be a lot tougher than I remembered, even if it's only one enemy.
You're telling me. And there you are, you ugly excuse of a Raggedy Ann doll.
What insults is your rant going to include this time?
I'm not going to have one. First, his existence is an insult enough to the world. Second, I'm just going to sit here and reflect on my life.
Hell of a way to make you ponder your existence, getting cornered by a tattered rabbit.
What else am I supposed to do? Flip him off over and over again while he keeps smiling with that shit-eating grin?
Well, I know someone else who did that.
I can't even blame him. I agree with Donald. I hate the sight of this thing.
And there's the tornado siren. Yeah, something tells me I'm not seeing the light of day.
You might as well just end it.
Might as well is an understatement. His jump scare even sucks. Everything about him is terrible.
Well, what now? We all got thrown into the slammer on this one.
If Night 4 keeps giving us these troubles, I think we should just call it a day. There's no point in continuing at this current time.
You're just saying that because you're about to fall asleep.
That too.
We have to get past Night 4, gentlemen.
Barack is right. We've simply spent too much time on it as it is.
When Night 4 is as rigged as the Super Bowl, how do you expect us to beat it?
It's not rigged, Donald. We just suck.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the election there.
The best security guard does not suck. And to prove my point, I'll beat this night first try.
Don't you get sick of being wrong?
Just grab your popcorn, Joe.
If it isn't my favorite crap shack, reunited at last.
Good luck and don't rage too hard.
Ugh.
What was that, Joe?
Nothing. I just got a kernel stuck near my tooth.
You mean dentures?
Same thing.
It's really not.
I didn't think you were actually getting popcorn.
It's not every day. I can see Donald flail around aimlessly like an obese fish, but when it is that day, it's a good day.
I'll drink to that.
I hope you choke on one of those Wait, you're telling me you have the throat power to even eat solid foods?
Donald, you saw me eat chips not 2 days ago. Do you think the only thing I can eat is soft peas in a can or something?
Well, it wasn't my first thought, but now that you mention it.
I've been meaning to ask you guys, do you think our wives do stuff like this?
I can see that with Michelle and Jill, but I highly doubt Melania would get along together.
Yeah, I actually think my wife hates yours, Obama. No offense.
Has she ever even interacted with Michelle?
Oh, yeah. They had an interview together for the press. And Melania told me she was a horribly annoying and displeasing woman.
Ironic coming from Melania, but are you sure this happened?
I'm 1,000% positive. Look it up on YouTube, Joe.
Give it a second. It's playing an ad.
Great, like we all wanted that.
It does have a catchy tune.
It's still playing?
Joe, that's not even an ad. You just looked up the Burger King commercial.
Oh, my bad. I misclicked.
So are you going to pull up the clip or not?
Well, hold on a minute. I'm invested now. This commercial looks kind of interesting.
You think they're going to switch up mid-commercial and advertise crack or something?
Depends if this was made in New Mexico.
Are you serious? I clicked off.
The game disagrees, Don.
This rigged game can disagree with my left nut. That's what I think of it.
We have been struggling way more than previous games. I always thought FNAF 2 was the hardest one.
It would be easier without these acid trips constantly attacking me. I'm living the life of a schizophrenic right now.
probably the most sane security guard that has worked at this place.
Great. Now I get to deal with Big Bird.
At least you know it's coming this time.
Maybe I'll just throw her in the oven and set it to 400 degrees. That would solve my problems.
Don't listen now, but I think I hear some metal clanking coming through the vents.
And the theatrics finish off with a resounding rigging of the game once again. Hold your applause, ladies and gentlemen. And there we have it. Yep, smells like some good old FNAF 3.
Every time you fail, it's like you're coping with loss at a funeral.
I practically am. My sanity is dying, and this thing is still very much alive, unfortunately.
Isn't that the truth?
Well, the menu calls once again, Donald. It's my turn.
No, I'm keeping the mouse.
Are you sure?
Look at my face. Is this the face of a man who cheats anything in life?
Yes.
Exactly. And I'm cheating you out of a turn because I'm getting the second try. No doubt. Where even was he? Did he teleport from the Shadow Realm?
Well, I think the game is telling you to give it a rest, Don.
Yeah, it's our turn now.
The only people that want to share your prize are those who didn't earn it. I'm beating this night if it's the last thing I do. I hate you, Springtrap.
With that noise, I thought he was your secret love affair.
I might as well just put this keyboard in my rectum. Maybe that would seal event faster.
3 strikes and you're out, Don. You don't make me pull out the Biden blast again.
Just take it. I don't even care anymore.
That's a lot of anger for someone who doesn't care.
Shut up, Obama. Does it look like I care about what you say?
Actually, no, you seem pretty calm. I wonder if anybody is actually truly afraid of animatronics.
Like how people are afraid of clowns?
You must have made a lot of people scream in fear, Donald.
Which adolescent helper of yours did you hear that from?
Too hot of a topic, guys. But yes, Don, like how people are afraid of clowns.
I mean, I'd have to think so. If they made 13 million sequels off this game, then it has to have some form of prominent audience.
Funny enough, the developer of the game even said that he had nightmares about Bonnie when he was making the first game.
Talk about nightmare fuel.
Getting spooked is all right, but having nightmares? It's a felt rabbit, not Freddy Krueger.
Those robots were close to 8 feet tall, Donald. Can you blame anybody that was face to face?
Apparently someone from the comments said that they went to a Chuck E. Cheese's recently, and they didn't even have any of the animatronics anymore.
What?
You're lying, right?
Dead serious here. All they have left there are the same old carnival games and the giant TV screens. Also marijuana smoke, supposedly.
If I wanted screens and high teens, I'd just go to a Best Buy. Did they really ruin Chuck E. Cheese like that?
From what I heard, they declared bankruptcy not too long ago. Might have to tie in directly along the lines of that article.
Damn, I thought I switched that in time.
You still got this, Joe.
But was their bankruptcy really due to the animatronics? I mean, did you ever look at the prize corner? Half of their catalog was like Amazon's butt hair of products.
Remember, most people went for the games themselves, not the overall rewards.
I get that, but if I'm burning cash in a landfill just to be there, it has to be more rewarding than cornhole and some dollar store sticky hands. Baron already has sticky hands, so why do I need more?
Nostalgia plays a big... Wait, what about Baron?
Oh, come on now.
What's that I hear? You wanted your turn, you said? And would you look at that, you shared just the same fate as me. How far the mighty have fallen.
Donald sees someone struggling and immediately runs to ring the victory bell. Absolutely wild.
Let me just see how long I can stall for time.
Wow.
It's more painful to see him win than you win. Why can't life be fair anymore?
You were literally born into a billion-dollar household and you're talking about fairness.
It was $1 million household, not $1 billion.
My bad, Mr. Welfare.
I'll just stall my time. Nothing I can do now.
You could just Alt F4.
That's the loser's way of getting out of a game.
Right, because we definitely didn't do any of that during FNAF 2. What the hell just happened?
Did they just double jump scare?
Yeah, it can happen if Freddy comes down the hallway and you don't look away, to which I didn't.
Why is it always finding new ways to add total malarkey in the game? I almost jumped out of my skin.
You got plenty of skin left. You're fine. But speaking of jumping, I guess it's my turn to jump into action.
Just try to beat it by any means necessary, Barack.
Please, I just want to move on already.
Joe, before we go into FNAF 4, can you recap what's going on?
Yeah, I know most of the kids' souls and restaurants shutting down and Purple Guy, but putting it all in my head makes me want to fizzle out like a bath bomb.
I actually had plans to do a recap video that chronologically explains the events of the first 3 games.
Like stuff we missed out on?
You've been able to get most of it, but it'll be pretty much everything. There's also much more revealed later on, but I'll just be recapping how much has been revealed up to this point.
You are actually treating this like the theory of relativity, aren't you?
Like you've ever read past the first page of any science book.
Like you've ever read past the first letter of the alphabet.
I say this all the time, but Joe is an incredibly intelligent individual, Don. Granted, he is a bit delayed with some of his speech patterns, but he's just as capable as any human being.
Obama, that last part was a bold-faced lie. He moves around like a zombie from Castlevania. You're telling me that there's a fully functional man behind that skeleton?
Okay, maybe the latter not so much, but still give credit where credit is due.
That's a rocky road you're walking down. Name the last intelligent thing that Joe has done.
What about, damn, you're really putting me on spot here.
My point exactly.
Just to echo what you already know, I'm sitting right here.
Then let's hear it from the man himself, Mr. President. What have you done recently that's even the slightest bit of intelligent?
What about, damn, you are really putting us on spot here.
And it all comes full circle.
You're no better. Remember how you served athletes a fast food feast during a government shutdown? You look like a hyena with the way you smiled in that photo.
Athletes got to eat, and I was simply commending them for their proud accomplishment.
Donald, athletes, fast food. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Opposites don't attract in this case.
A little fast food never killed anybody.
Never mind. That may be the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I said a little, not a lot. Use your ears, Joe.
Well, judging by your stature, it's easy to assume you don't know rationing.
Who do you expect me to be built like, Thanos? While I do pride myself on my incredible health, you have to understand I'm not Superman, nor do I claim to be.
You definitely claim to be.
Otherwise, your rallies wouldn't be like cults. You see everyone dressed in MAGA hats cheering your name.
Welcome to American politics, Obama. Would you like an introductory class?
He's saying don't put on a whole show just for attention.
Welcome to American politics, Joe. Would you like an introductory class?
This little Muppet just loves hide and seek, huh?
Try to just reboot ventilation. Buy as much time as you can.
I doubt it'll get me anywhere, but here goes nothing.
And he already ran by. Yeah, I think we've lost yet again.
This has been quite the eye-opening experience. I assumed that you two would be a little bit lackadaisical once you heard we only had to deal with one animatronic, but it seems like I might have gotten callous too.
I don't even know half the words you just said, but we're getting manhandled by this night.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that everything will just magically fix itself and this night will be over.
Obama, stop living in a fantasy world. Miracles don't exist anymore. So is that just a common thing now, the double jump scare?
I guess so.
Well, shucks, what do we do now, Joe?
We've spent long enough on this night. Next time we come back, we are guaranteed to finish the night, no matter how long it takes.
Joe, you're too old to finish.
Shut up! Today's the day we're beating the game.
What's with the overbearing confidence? Did Jill pop a Tylenol in your denture water?
That or a Pepto-Bismol.
Because I'm livid that it's been 2 entire recording sessions and we're stuck on the same night.
You're the FNF concierge. Why haven't you done what Michael Jackson said and start with the man in the mirror?
That's what I'm doing. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
I don't like the way you said that.
What are you going to do? Panty raid a playground?
I've been avoiding certain strategies solely due to how effectively boring they are. But now I don't care anymore. I'm pulling out the big guns.
Nothing's more American than guns, after all.
All right, now it's time to get to work.
So what does this secret strategy include, Joe?
So what I'll do is I'll seal this vent that leads directly to our office, and then I'll keep him locked back to cam 10. That way, he has absolutely no real way of getting to us.
Ah, I see. Smart.
I thought of that too. I just concluded that it was too much of a cop-out for me. I like doing things the right way, like building a better America.
There's just so many holes in that statement. It's like Swiss cheese. No need for me to poke any more in there.
Obama, I don't want to hear a word from you after you put the American people in detriment.
Oh, that's rich. Name one thing I did that sabotaged any citizens.
Well, for you, this nation works on the corner because you allow anybody and everybody into it.
America is a free country. You're just going to reject the immigrants that came over from their war-torn countries?
The countries that you sparked a war against?
You guys are really starting off on the hot seats today.
That hot seat must have caught Donald's pants on fire for how much of a liar he is.
Liar? You think I'm lying?
Don't deny that. You clearly do.
Well, yeah, I'm human, but I'm not lying about this. Obama, I don't know if you're getting secondhand dementia from Joe, but you were the person to lift the HIV travel ban. Do you know how many people you've allowed in this country with life-threatening STDs?
Yeah, I forgot you have problems with people that have other issues other than being too rich.
That has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that you've endangered plenty of the nation's people with that decision. And you've let this country become the capital of degeneracy. Anyone is hooking up with anyone and causing this horrible spread of disease.
Incredibly ironic coming from you, Don.
Hello.
Oh, damn it.
We were supposed to react faster, Joe. Now, Springtrap is flying through the facility.
Back to what you said, Don, saying I'm human just voids you from all hypocrisy. Is that right?
Pretty much. Isn't that the whole point of saying that sentence?
Infallible logic once again, Don.
Yeah, I should just hand over my Nobel Peace Prize now. It's embarrassing to have been compared to the likes of you.
Glad you agree.
Something tells me he's going to be right there. I must be psychic.
Well, there went your big plan. Might as well just pull your pants down and hit the moonwalk. That might hold him off.
Stop putting things in my mind that I don't want to visualize.